Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Taebrin Session 18. Woo! I don't think we've had this combination before, actually. Tori and Dallin are out this week, although Dallin did leave instructions
like shirts for skins, but it's mustaches for spears.
Okay.
Stash. I think you guys need to shave off your mustaches.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, just the beards, please. Go Amish with
The
it.
Brigham Young.
Yeah, just the neck beard.
But welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to get notified. Join our Patreon. Preston, that's you up in the corner.
I'm in a different corner.
Wait. You don't know where to go.
I'm not used to this.
Upper left.
I'm usually over here pointing down.
Is this ready to point?
Yeah, over there.
Patreon has...
At no time is it down on that side.
or anything. Yeah.
That's where the bell is.
Don't forget to ring that bell, you know. Patreon, you can get these episodes ad-free and next session a week early, which is really cool.
You can watch session 19 right after this.
Yeah, or if you're already watching this on Patreon, I'm sorry, you've reached the end of the line.
You know how it works.
And then also thank you to Syrinscape for your wonderful... If I can click it. Oh, sound effects that you always provide for us. Not a sponsor, but we just love shouting you out. All right. Dallin left us with a question last week. He is in Disneyland with his family right now. By the time you see this, he'll be long back. He'll be long back, so don't go looking for him. But he wanted to know, what is your favorite ride at Disneyland? Has everybody here been to Disneyland besides Scott? Because I know what his ride's going to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Preston? I went when I was like 8.
Did you have a favorite ride?
Indiana Jones, it just opened.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And the ride, we stayed in line for like 4 hours. It was awful. It was like one of the only rides I remember.
Now, I'll add on to the question here. Is there a favorite ride outside of Disneyland that you like better?
Yes.
When you say outside of Disneyland, you make it at any park?
Any park, yeah.
Oh.
And this is player, not character, by the way.
Right.
We always have to clarify, so I want to clarify it. Tithius really loves the log ride at Lagoon.
Just gone now.
Oh, darn.
That's true. Same with the what is that one? The star. That's another one of my. That was one of my.
Oh, the Jet
Jet
Star? They just
Star's
took it down. Yep.
Really?
And when I took Sophia to work,
darn it.
I was driving past they have all the stuff in the back, and you just saw all the pieces of it laying there like a skeleton in the boneyard.
Darn it.
What's that?
So, is there a ride outside of Disneyland that you would like better than the Indiana Jones ride?
I used to like the Flying Aces, but that scares the shit out of me now because I'm watching the wires just go like, what? I'm like, oh, please don't die. So, yeah, as a kid, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that is. I don't think I've ever wanted to go on that ride. That one, it looks horrifying.
Yeah.
So
it's basically just a spinning thing in the end, and you have big wind sails that you get to control, and it's sketch.
Hand it off.
Let's see, popcorn, Ian.
Man, this is a tough question because there's a couple of, like, if I'm going like classic Disney rides, like theme, like I love Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's legit.
Peter Pan's legit.
Pretty funny.
But if we're talking about just like an adventurous ride,
Space Mountain.
I'd have to say Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Ooh, but then Star Tours is so cool. Anyway,
Star Tour, yeah.
But yeah, Space Mountain in terms of like an adventure ride and theme ride, I'd probably say Peter Pan. Outside of Disneyland, if you've been on the new Hagrid's motorbike adventure at Universal in Florida, that's pretty
cool.
freaking rad. As is Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Epcot in
Just
Florida.
opened.
So cool.
I haven't been on that.
So
I've been on it. It's really good.
So
yeah.
It's like space.
Terry Crews is in it.
Mountain, but like way better than Space Mountain.
Yeah, better special effects. Yeah.
Technically, I would consider that a Disney ride. I guess we're just talking about Disneyland, not Disney
Yeah, you said Disneyland,
Yeah, I did.
so I'm going with
You're right.
land.
Fair enough.
Or
Yep.
as a princess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Popcorn G.
Favorite Disneyland ride is the Guardians one. The
Oh yeah,
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. Yeah.
What, pre or
That's a good
post
one. That's a good
Guardians?
Post actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Is
was
it? Oh,
I was
okay.
upset they might change, or when they changed it, I'm like, but I love it. I love the new one.
I haven't been on it
Oh,
since they
it's
changed it. Yeah,
I love it. I love the queue. I love
They
all
changed
the
Tower
stuff.
of Terror, didn't they? Because like when I was a kid, I remember they had like the paintings and like the thing that would go up. Is that stuff still?
No, that's
there?
That's
Guardian.
Haunted Mansion.
The haunted
Oh, sorry,
Mansion,
yes, that's Haunted
ti-
Mansion.
Yeah, the one that.
That's still there. But
That
yeah,
one's
Tower of Terror
also
is not the
classic.
Guardians one, and it's cool because the music's different every time, and it's like
Oh, that's fun.
I love it.
That's cool.
I love it.
That's cool.
Anyway,
Last time we went to Disneyland, at the time he was probably 13. He went on that like 8
I would
times.
just do it over and over.
He would
Yeah.
just go over and over.
Love
again.
it.
Yeah.
It's the same dropper experience, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it
Yeah.
because it feels different sometimes? But I don't know if that's just because you're going up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty. They may have slight different variations in the programming of it, but it's the same.
I mean, 'cause I know you-
same concept.
Same concept.
Yeah, but I know there's like upper and lower, and they have like 6 different stations, and so anyway.
That's cool.
But I know the Tower of Terror in Disney World is still there.
Yep.
And
So,
it functions differently.
In Hollywood
like
Studios.
you go through on a cart first before you go up and down.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
whole. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, that was
That's
my favorite. Outside, in high school, I went on this ride. Where was it? Six Flags.
Mhm.
It was Mr. Freeze, I think, is what it was.
Oh, I've heard of that
Batman.
one.
Yeah, and it was. I didn't know what to expect, so I got it. It just shoots you off. And it's super fast, and then you end up at the top of this incline,
And then you go
and it goes backwards the whole time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, and I didn't know what to expect, and just it happening was incredible. But it's kind of like the Abominable Snowman one. At
Yes, I was just
Epcot.
about to say
Matterhorn?
Matterhorn.
Is that-
Oh,
Yeah.
well, sorry.
it's
Epcot's not about. Matterhorn is in Disneyland, but
right. It's
I thought it was the Matterhorn. Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah, I went on
But
that
similar,
ride
same thing.
and I didn't know anything.
I didn't either.
I didn't know what was going to
So
happen.
great.
And so we start getting up to the top, and I see the track is gone, and I just go, oh no! And Casey just starts laughing as we start going backwards.
so great.
Yeah, it's just really good. What is it called?
Oh, no, wait.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
There's no way to know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
We'll never know. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, Splash Mountain.
Popcorn Scott.
We're bringing up memories.
Well, I've never been to Disney anything.
It would be
Probably.
Star Tours or Age of the Rebellion, though. I think for him, like that.
You
those
never
are
been to
just-
Disneyland?
No.
So we never went as a family.
Okay.
Like it was never in the budget back when we were kids. And just as an adult, I've just never had either the desire or
Never wanted to spend
never
the
wanted
money
to spend the
for it.
money for it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I keep trying to get him out one year. We're gonna do it.
1 year.
I want to just take you now because like I love it so much.
Honestly, we need to take you to Disney World. I think.
That I think is better than the land.
I mean, Disneyland's cheaper, but
I
Disney
know.
World has a
I
lot
actually
to
prefer
experience.
Disneyland. I think Disney World is too big.
if
but-
I feel if I want to go to a land, I want to make sure I do the Star Wars stuff.
definitely.
But I'd also want to take a day and go to Legoland.
Sure. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a yellow submarine ride too? Which
yeah,
was
it's gone now.
Yeah.
land? I
But
just
they
remember
changed it. They adapted it.
It's like
to,
Ariel's.
Nemo.
Yeah, Nemo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or Nemo,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Is
like
it
outside
actually-
Disneyland, the only other places I've only been to Lagoon here in Utah. So
Okay.
I think Colossus was like the very first like real roller coaster I ever went on.
Same. Yeah.
But I loved
Colossus is
Jetstar.
great. Jetstar
Jetstar
is so
too.
fun.
Star 2. Yeah.
And Corey, last one.
Let's see. In Disneyland, Star Tours is absolutely my favorite. If we're talking about like
Let's
the kind of roller coastery style rides, themed rides.
Mhm.
There's gonna be a dumb theme ride. The Muppets Experience in California.
Oh, it's
Adventure.
so great.
It's so fun.
I love
I'm
that.
actually,
I love
I'm
that.
actually on board with that.
Yeah, and then
It's not there
outside
anymore.
of it's not there in California. They have it at Disney World still.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is the last time I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this from.
I think the
California.
Muppets one is not where they put the Monsters Inc. ride.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
but I
then-
think that's actually going away now too. Go.
Yeah, of course. They're
Roger
always changing
Rabbit.
something up. And then outside, it's either again the only other place I've been is Lagoon, like Scott. Either the mouse, or the
Wild
mouse
Mouse?
trap, or the wild
Wild
mouse, or the
Mouse.
mouse trap, or whatever they call it,
Mm,
Yeah.
or the spider there, where the
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
car rotates. I really like both of those.
That's a good
so,
one.
That's
yeah.
cool. It's like unlocking memories.
What's the newer one that like does the big up and then over the top?
Oh, that one.
It was Wicked that
It's
does
Wicked.
that, but then
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The man-eater
yeah,
one,
Wicked's
and then
in
they
there.
got
what's
the big
the Cannibal?
Primordial and Cannibal.
Cannibal's the one that goes like.
Probably Wicked.
No, Wicked is the one that shoots you up and then down.
Yeah.
And then,
I haven't been in so long that the one that you can see from the
Cannibal.
freeway
Yeah,
that it
yeah.
comes out of the tower and
Oh,
goes
that's
like
Cannibal.
tips
Yep.
over and backwards.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that one wasn't even built the last time I was
That's
there.
cool.
That's the best right there.
Oh yeah.
It's
Now they got
It's
the
pretty
Nutcracker.
epic.
The
My kids
They're-
did it.
I can't go on
Last
any of them. I've
weekend,
seen
so
Final
it's pretty
Destination.
wait, what's the Nutcracker? I haven't been there.
Oh yeah, it's new this year.
It goes
So
like
it's
this.
it's like the tidal wave, but
Okay.
like huge.
Oh.
So like you go like
Super
180 feet up in the air.
You don't go all the way around.
No, you go above horizontal.
Oh, wow.
So then you're free falling.
Ooh.
And they can't. It cantilevers right where it throws the other. Like there's two
Oh, like
arms that
opposite.
does it. Is that right?
I think there might
I
be.
remember seeing there was two of them, so that way it wouldn't like
Yeah,
tip it over.
counterbalance. Yeah, it has to.
But it's funny. As soon as they announced the ride, there's a whole thing online about. I'm not going on a ride called Nutcracker. Why'd they call it the Nutcracker?
Well, everyone.
well, we wanted to call it the Ball Buster, but
if you're ever in Utah, Laguna is pretty fun. It's a little expensive for. They've constantly tried
Not
to like.
sponsored.
The white roller coaster is always fun. It's like one of the ricketiest old wooden roller coasters
yeah.
in America.
it's surprisingly fun for being one of the simplest roller coasters that you can have.
I do
right?
enjoy the tidal wave.
Yeah.
That one's pretty
Tidal wave,
fun.
Yeah.
It takes
And the rocket.
takes a while to get going, but once
Yeah,
it's
the rocket.
that one part of the fun is like, man, this thing is old and it could come apart at any minute. You get a little bit of a thrill.
But buy a season pass and go twice, and you're good.
Yeah.
3 times.
And if you do live in the area, you've probably worked at Lagoon.
It's true.
It's kind of a rite of passage for a lot of people.
Yep.
True.
All right. Well, thank you, Dallin. Watch these back and let us know who did the best. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about last session. Last session, the group left Bokrock Dock on their way to the Statue of Naal, where this group of bandits, the Crack Knuckle Gang, supposedly is hanging out. Freya and Porfin stayed behind because Porfin got that journal at the end of session 16 and kind of freaked him out a little bit, so he asked Freya to come help him because he had just told her about the whole Buttercup situation and everything like that. So we'll get to how that went in a moment here. The answer is not much. You guys probably just drank. you know, we don't have to do anything too major without Tori here as well.
Okay.
But the rest of the party traveled south for about, what did I say? It was like a half day?
Yeah, half day or so.
Ish, yeah.
Before the place where we Shalantep.
Yeah, Shalantep, the township that is just outside the Statue of Naal. It is this big hot spring town, similar to the one that Eris actually comes from.
Hostile Hot Springs.
Yeah, and there's a lot of elves there, and they were very friendly. They basically told you, don't go into the Statue of Naal unless you're like willing and ready to die, because a lot of people get lost in there in the maze that kind of is underneath it, this big dungeon that goes down. And then you got some information about a group of ne'er-do-wells, quote-unquote, that were hanging out up above the statue on kind of this plateau.
Brace yourselves. Plot twist coming.
You went to investigate because you had heard that they had these servants that were like in rags and wrappings. And the party got there and found a bunch of gnomes that were sort of, I guess sickly is a good way to put it. They have a lot of like sores and open wounds, that kind of thing. Some of them were missing limbs, some of them were like missing an eye, or they had a limp, that kind of thing. And they all had coverings over their mouths with a red X. And come to find out that none of them speak, and they all speak the sign language that Tithius learned from his journal. These are Tithius' family, actually. And they've been working with the Crack Knuckle Gang as part of the Obsidian Warlords Iron Soul Confederacy. And they weren't actually like being mistreated or anything. They're just workers. And the reason why they're wrapped up like this is because as soon as they left Homewell, they got cursed. And they can no longer speak, or else it causes people to basically get violently angry at them and attack them. So that's why they have stopped speaking altogether. Mm-hmm. And then it is slowly decaying their bodies over time, and they're trying to find a cure for it. So you guys tried to ask them questions about the gang, but you weren't really being honest with them, and they identified that and kind of shut you out. At which point, Tithius and the group had a... I say Tithius because you were very much leading the charge on wanting to connect with your family. You had a conversation about wanting to see the other side of this because you weren't entirely convinced that the Iron Soul Confederacy wasn't this big evil corporation that Sir Starburn was setting it up to be. Like, yes, you had encountered them in situations where they were bandits and they were harassing people before, but is that a bad egg, or is there another side to this that you guys haven't seen yet? So you decided to go back, give a sincere plea to be like, we want to learn what's going on here, we want to try and understand, and you waited until the goblins came back, the goblin bandits, that are the Crack Knuckle Gang, and the goblin. Do you remember the name of the goblin and the bugbear?
Yes, Margnar
Yes.
is his wife, and Fizzlix.
Yep. Fizzlix basically welcomed you in. He said, if you guys want to join, you need to prove your loyalty because we need to make sure that you are doing this because you want to and not just because you're trying to get in. And they said that the way to prove your loyalty was for your group to go into the Statue of Naal dungeon and come out alive without any sort of map. Yeah. It's sort of this rite of passage of both loyalty and strength. Loyalty to be like, yes, we'll go do this dangerous thing because we really want to be here, and strength to be able to come back out alive without actually hurting yourself.
And the dungeon is like a changing labyrinth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's open top too, but apparently you can't fly over it. Like there was no birds that could get in.
There's some sort of probably magic or something.
Some magic barrier or something over the top.
Plastic dome, whatever. Yeah.
Well, and it's like between the legs of the statue, right?
Yeah. Basically,
it's like
the entire maze is set
standing
between the
over it.
legs of this giant statue that potentially is a god or some.
We have to see how accurate the
was gonna
statue
say,
maker
yeah,
was.
it's like, sounds hot. That's cool.
Anatomic. Oh, that's anatomic.
Yeah.
The barrier is kind of twisted, and so it makes things look different.
It's like Tithius.
It adds 3 or 4 but
3 or 4 more
Which we
levels.
also, so maybe you're going to get this, but the gnomes were studying, trying to map out what was,
As it was shifting.
happening with it as it was shifting.
See if there's a pattern
See
or
if there's a
something.
pattern
Yep.
or some way to.
And the fact that the goblins had been coming back frequently with fewer casualties seemed to imply that there was some pattern that the gnomes had acquired, because usually it's people go in there once or twice and then they don't come out, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It is very rare to have somebody be able to actually be a guide into that area.
Got it.
So everybody slept that night in the camp, waiting for the rest of...
After we partied.
Yes, after you partied with the goblins.
So that's a long rest.
Yep, so you
I
can
made
take
them
everybody can take a
Tithius
long rest. Oh yes, and the gnomes made them alongside you. They were all they were very much impressed.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was a nice little conversation that Tithius had basically with his family, and he doesn't know if his parents are still alive, but he does know that they everybody was basically taken without them noticing that he was in the group, right? So everybody suddenly got taken away. Tithius was when he was a baby, was left behind, and the head woman Hiriam seemed to believe that was a blessing rather than a curse, that he was abandoned basically.
Because I didn't end up with their.
He didn't end up in Homewell. Yeah.
Because my parents are either still in Homewell alive or are possibly dead, but that's why I'm motivated to infiltrate the Iron Soul Confederacy, is because we think that they have the potential key to getting to Homewell and free and potentially finding and freeing
Yep,
my
because
parents.
the
and
gnomes
lifting
did
the
say
curse.
that
Awesome.
they're both looking for a curse, and the Iron Soul Confederacy has promised to help them free their people.
They believe
The
that
other
there's
gnomes.
something
We thought
with
it
the
maybe
queen.
at first it could have been slaves or some kind of indentured servants or something. So we were Corinne. So I was like, "Do you need help?" And they're like, "No, we're working with the Confederacy." So that's when we switched gears to.
The running theory, I think, was that the queen, we had to kill the queen. Is that right?
Yeah,
She's
yep.
the one
Because
that's
the running
keeping
theory
this
of
going.
what's
Yep.
keeping the curse alive, and that would be if the Iron Soul Confederacy can help take down that queen kind of thing.
Which they seem to find it. The gnomes found it a bit laughable when Corinne was like, "Oh yeah, no, we can do that, no problem." So might be a bit more of a challenge than at least Corinne is expecting. But Corinne's always expecting things to be
In
easy for him.
place of
So.
the queen, you will have a god.
Strong. We'll get stronger.
So it's early the next morning when
Terrible.
we start kind of, there's this early morning haze that kind of flows along the ground in this hot spring area. If you've ever been to Yellowstone, it's really cool to see in the morning where everything is just kind of clinging to the ground still, all that mist. And down the trail comes Porfin and Freya. Freya is just kind of dealing with a hangover, so she'll be rather silent during this. Ire is looking really green in the gills too. She got into the drink a little too much, and I guess my question to Porfin is, because we kind of dropped this on you at the end of the last session you were here. What's your general state of mind like after finding this journal that has a name that was the one your sister used to infiltrate the cult?
Yeah, I think Porfin's contemplative, but it's always internal, never showing that. So just as gregarious as ever.
Yeah, just strumming the lute, walking down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah. What did I miss, everyone?
Yep. So you walk into this town. It's kind of early morning, so there's a few elves
What I
out
miss?
that
Oh
are.
no, mummies!
There's a few elves out that are like scraping. They're not scraping like leaves up or anything. They're just doing that kind of Zen gardening. They look like they're getting patterns ready for the day outside of their buildings. There's a couple members of the Path Wardens, which are this group of like ceramic wearing elves that guard the entrance to the Statue of Naal and everything. They give you a cursory hello as you pass. A cursory. What was the greeting that they did here? I had it in my
Jolon True.
Jolon True. Yeah. No, it's
Bidet.
No.
Wingapo.
Shalara bless
If you don't have a bidet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
change it.
they're a specific goddess that is of the hot springs that
Okay.
that they worship here. And you actually just kind of aren't quite sure where to go until you see Wayne and Corinne stumbling out of an early morning hot spring bath with Eris. Because you guys have been back frequently at this point. It is very good.
Oh man, that feels good.
What's he doing?
Quite.
Where are you coming from?
Oh, hot springs.
This is really great.
Sounds
Be
amazing.
careful of the food. It's kind of hot.
Oh,
It's all right.
okay.
We had traditional
Elven food. Yeah.
from the northern tribes or southern tribes,
Just elven food.
whichever.
Yeah.
And
spicy.
and it was really spicy.
Oh.
Yeah, but I rolled pretty good. So did Eris.
Nice. Very nice. You'll have to excuse Freya. She can't hold her liquor.
Well, I've been told you're not supposed to puke in the hot spring, so you probably should avoid that.
Oh.
You
Freya?
know, well, I tell Freya, rabbits have really fast metabolisms. If you transform into a rabbit for a little while, it might help. Maybe in the future.
Not a bad idea.
She's going to just like walk past you into the hot spring because it sounds better than reminding you that she can't transform into non-scaled animals.
I tried to transform into an alligator, but it just made me more drunk.
Metabolism slows way down.
Yep.
You can become a frog and then puke your stomach out.
It's true, yeah. That's one way to go, I suppose.
We know a lot of frogs with scales.
No.
Remind me, when I long
don't.
rest,
Not unless they're
I don't
sick.
regain the hit points, do I?
You can't use your hit dice.
Correct.
on
You
short
still
rest.
regain your hit points on long rest.
Yes.
So yeah, you'll still go back up to full.
It's only during a short rest when you can use your hit die to heal up. You
Okay.
can't use them there.
So the long rest isn't using hit die?
No, it doesn't. It just puts you back up to max HP.
I wish I could just have 8 hours of sleep and wake up perfectly healthy every morning.
Oh, my arm's broken. That'll be better tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Well, great.
We don't have time for hot. We're done.
wasn't.
We've got something we got to do.
Yeah,
So
we
come on.
met,
Oh.
met some people. You might
Just
wanna-
got here. What do we need to do?
Did you see the statue coming in?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you see the maze?
I did.
You seem to like this.
No.
He's doing backflips out in front of the maze.
Oh,
Wait for us. Practicing.
Yeah, there's a little like practice parkour course out there.
Well, just know if you approach him and his family, be just, forthright.
okay. It's very vague.
When you
His family, they're cursed.
Oh.
Well, it's his family.
I feel like most
part of his
families are
group.
cursed in some way.
Plan.
Clan. clan would be a good word for it.
Cursed with large genitalia. What are we thinking of? Here?
No,
Darn it! Why did the lich do this to
what a
me?
curse.
I don't want this.
the lobster's too buttery.
I encountered the same lich.
No, they come from Homewell, just like Tithias, and they are sick.
I didn't come from Homewell.
No. Oh, you didn't? Oh.
No, they got
Forfeited.
taken
They got taken from Homewell.
to Homewell.
Yeah, they
Sounds
got taken
familiar.
from Homewell. And they are sick. Some kind of curse keeps them, they're unable to heal easily.
You might not want to tell him you're from there.
It's a good point. Yes, I'll keep that internal in our small group.
Now, I will point out for you that you've actually never been to Homewell yourself. Porfin spent a lot of time getting people to Homewell, but it was more you got recruited from whatever town, like whatever forest town of satyrs that you were from, and you were immediately put on the road, and you never actually have been into the town itself.
Okay.
You were always told like, oh yeah, soon once you've gotten enough people, once you're high enough rank, then you'll be able to go, and then it just never happened before you left.
It's like Oz,
Got it.
Emerald City.
Continue with your explanation about what's happening right now. Filling
So we went to the camp. This is like while we're walking there. We went to the camp with the intention of maybe helping these people out if they were.
I thought we were going to kill him. I'm glad I didn't
Oh, they are
pull the
gnomes.
trigger.
Sure.
I mean,
It's ideas.
We should unpack that later.
Oh, yeah.
this is why I'm not involved in the planning, is it?
And because the innkeeper was like, the gang has a bunch of people. She was like very cagey about like working for them. So we thought perhaps they were
Slaves.
slaves or
Indentured
indentured
servitude,
servitude,
something of
like
that.
that. So when we went, we found out that they were Tithias's clan, and they knew the same speech, or he knew the speech, the like hand sign language.
Oh.
You would have been really helpful because you have that speaky thing.
Yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but they told us they can't talk out loud, otherwise it like forces everyone to attack them and get crazy ragey and stuff.
Oh.
Anyway,
I cousin
so
like that once.
after a little bit of back and forth, they told us that they were working with the Crack Knuckle Gang, and we decided we would help them out. And then when the gang came back, in order to like, I don't know, get in their good graces or win a spot in their group, they want us to go into the labyrinth as a trial of strength, essentially.
Great. I'm for it.
So all we got to do is just go in, beat the labyrinth, come on out.
I hope you don't
Great.
mind. We did a little bit of sign shopping.
No.
So
Oh
hopefully
yeah,
that's right. Yeah. You guys,
back at home.
Yeah. Gib had one of the signers, the signatories, which are these goblins that
sign painters.
they paint all the signs that constantly change around the city and everything, and they're like the guild
I
that
don't
does
even
it.
remember what we put on.
And he came in, and you guys gave him some ideas, but they were all. No, they were
Wild.
ideas.
They were wild. Yeah.
hey, I thought mine was pretty
One
good.
was phallic.
yours
One
was
was.
Oh, you're right. Something phallic.
Of
Plastic
course
bandits.
it was. Yeah, that's just. Yeah. So by the time you're finished, like explaining this to Porfin and Freya, who came out because Eris dragged her out. Like, no, we don't have time. Please, just 5 minutes.
Just lay back in the hot tub.
Yeah.
She like didn't even take off her clothes. Or anything, just like
dove in,
drenched.
yeah. But you do get back up to the camp. The goblins are already gone for the day. They left pretty early in the morning. Despite
Are they in the labyrinth too?
Yeah, they're
Go back
basically
in.
going inside. Again, they're looking for like magic items, any sort of treasures that they can find. But the gnomes of the Ten Finger Company, which are the gnomes that belong to Tithias' clan, are still about, and you do see them for the first time. And again, this is your first time experiencing any of the after effects of what you were involved with, and seeing these people that have disfigured bodies and like half of them are missing fingers at least, or limbs at worst, that kind of thing. They look. It's kind of like a form of leprosy, but it seems like a more magical malady than anything else. And they look up and they see everybody, and they kind of just move on to the side. In fact, Tithias, you're kind of going over your notes in your journal when one of them taps you on the shoulder, and she is just to give you a little brief description.
I'm just imagining the lepers camp from Princess Mononoke, all half size.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're all packing like
Okay, all right.
rifles.
Let's see.
Pumping the bellows and
They pump the billows.
Oh, sorry. This is Hiriam. Aidenbrand is the leader.
Yes, Brand.
This is Hiriam. She's one of the younger. In fact, she's very close to your age, but she was taken along with everybody else. She is a short girl missing one of her ears, which is covered by the wrap. So it's basically just like one of the ears is exposed, but the other one is just pure wrap around it.
That's why it's
And she is actually blind in that same eye on the right hand side. And she taps you on the shoulder, and then she signs to you and says, "Your friends have returned with 2 more. One of them has a lute." And she says it with like a very like negative inflection on the hand symbol.
Yeah, that would be Porphin.
So as you like head out to go meet your friends like this, she actually stops you and she says, "Are you sure you want to go to the maze without a map?"
I mean, no. If there is a map, I mean, obviously we would prefer that because, if you guys have been studying it, it doesn't make sense for us to unnecessarily put ourselves into danger if we can avoid it.
no.
But if you don't go with the map, or if you go in with the map, the goblins won't believe you were truthful.
Oh, sorry.
What I'm asking is, are you sure you want to risk your life for us?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am sure.
She says, "Thank you. When you come back, can we speak further?"
Absolutely, because we will be back.
I hope so. And then she'll let you wander off, and you'll come upon Porphin, who is getting a little bit of an icy stare reception, just for the simple fact that you do have a musical instrument. Sure. These are post
We find out
Grandpa leaving Coco.
We find out the only thing they can actually say is "boo" because it's not technically a word.
Yeah.
It's just a sound. So every time you play something, the whole camp boo. Oh, jeez.
Gosh, dang.
But then when Tithius appears, they kind of get back to work and just leave you alone after that. You get a couple like dirty glares every now and then.
Oh, well, so that's this camp, and that's Tithius.
Yeah.
We've met him.
Tithius, I've met your people. Hello.
You've returned.
I have. I don't think I like music.
Yeah, they're not a very happy bunch, so you might want to, keep that. Yeah.
I've heard that if you whistle while you work, it makes it a little bit easier. Maybe they're just not that kind of... Wait, they're not dwarves, that's why.
Very racist.
Well said. Yeah. So, don't like music. It's good. Oh, good.
Tithius like, her boyfriend's like, "This is the one thing that I do to get people to like me. I've got nothing besides this."
What about stories and spoken word? Have you found out if they're okay with that?
I think they're okay with that, but
Limericks?
I mean, I think they appreciate the truth, as we've learned. So that's just something to be
That's
conscious of.
unfortunate.
The truth is subjective, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
What color are your clothes again?
They're like purple.
Purples and blues and
I
golds.
love it.
Yeah.
So that's what Porphin's sign will be. Because in sign language, P, if you shake P, it means purple.
Okay.
But it could also be like strumming a lute.
And then just go.
That's like this.
and just hang on that a little bit.
Add a little spice to it.
There we go. I like it. See?
Now bend it.
Yeah.
Now it's grounded. I like it.
Inbrand is going to hobble up. She's using her... Again, she has the right arm missing. She's using a crutch on the left to help her with the limp. And she says, "You best be going. Don't want to delay too long." Yes?
When you say going, you mean into the maze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything we should be doing to prepare ourselves before we go in?
Everything you can. to survive? Any spells that could help protect you? Anything that could make you hardier, stealthier, that kind of thing?
What are the typical types of what's the word I'm looking for? Obstacles or that we might typical obstacles that we might face?
Shifting
are
walls.
There shifting walls? Are there
traps?
Booby traps?
Booby traps throughout. The first.
Did I hear booby? Sorry.
The first level is has a lot of ghosts in it.
Okay.
Like real apparitions that can
Dead
harm you.
adventurers, yes.
That makes sense.
Of
You
those
guys-
of those previous ones who attempted to get through the maze.
Yes.
Do they have any manuscripts, things about the lay of the land that I might be able to?
Well, we've been told that when I talked to Hiriam, she said that if we take a map or something like that with us, that they won't believe that
Well, what if
we
I don't
were
take
skilled
it with
enough to
us?
do. What's that?
What if I don't take it with us?
You mean just
I just want to touch
look
it.
over it first?
Just want to touch it.
I asked Aidenbrand if we think that if we looked at something like that, if they think that would.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
We're not
I'm
taking a
not-
map.
I'm not asking. I'm not trying to persuade her yet. I'm just trying to find out if that.
That she
But I can
sits there
still
for a
do it.
moment and then signs and says, "I don't believe that would be in the spirit of the request. Your goal is not to best the maze; it is just to survive."
So not talking.
So what she
about
says is
yes.
that the more advantage we take going into it, like looking at maps and stuff, will
Well, so
make
in this
it-
case, I wouldn't want to commune with the spirits and borrowed knowledge of those that came before, mostly.
perhaps once we're inside the maze, because I don't know that they'll really,
All right.
But I think in regards to preparing to go into the maze, we shouldn't be looking at their maps and transcripts they
Absolutely.
put together. So.
Not a problem. All right. I'm going to just prepare borrowed knowledge then for when we get in there.
Mhm.
And that just gives me a proficiency in a chosen skill.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
but what I would-
Depending on what we come across in the maze.
Yeah. But what I would do before we go in is prepare any spells attuned to any items that you might need. They said that we will run into things like shifting walls, apparitions, booby traps. Just traps, just traps. hidden traps.
Hidden traps. Yes. Often they are hidden on my right.
Oh, I see what you did there.
They're always covered up, so to speak.
Prepare yourselves in that way. I'm guessing we'll want to probably go in light-handed because we'll want to probably be very agile and dexterous, and so we should leave behind the things that we don't need in terms of carrying packs and other things. But,
Well, we should take at least a little bit of like rations and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
In case we get lost, it is a shifting line.
no, I think we should take certainly some supplies, but
not everything.
Just not everything. I think it would be unwise for us to overburden ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
So leave the food. No, take the food. Yes. And the instruments. We're ready.
Yes, please take the instruments.
She said to bring your instrument. If you leave it, it might not be here. It might be in pieces when we return.
So as you guys are getting ready, I am going to say that Eris.
Actually, I say, she actually wants you to play a song as we go.
Aidenbrand's actually like very much going to glare at you now.
I'm just kidding, Aidenbrand. I'm just kidding. Don't
Ding,
play.
ding, ding.
No, don't play. Don't
Okay.
play. Okay.
All right. It was a good one.
Oh, I like that one.
Thank you. Thank you. It was Scott's favorite.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the
What about Ska? Take Ska with? Not that we could stop him, I don't think.
I always thought he like absorbed weight. So honestly, I think taking him is lighter than naughty.
It might, yeah.
Anything we really need
Ska
to get
might
rid
come
of,
in
we could
handy.
just, like,
Yeah. Might. And
A body.
didn't we just? What did we just feed him last night?
Water.
it was
took
something.
hot spring
It was
stuff.
the hot spring water.
Oh, really?
Did anything ever produce from that?
He has not produced anything at this time. But
It's
yeah, he
special
is.
Because the hot
Urine.
springs, they actually
Void urine.
they actually have, it's like healing springs.
When you need a wee bit
so
of health.
We put him in one of them and he sucked like half the thing down.
Take him out.
That's awesome.
So.
I love that.
Okay, so for the purposes of the two characters that aren't here, Eris is going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody, which gives you a +10 to stealth rolls.
Nice.
That is going to be what he's concentrating on. And then Freya will be casting Enhance Ability to give you advantage on dexterity ability checks while within the maze.
Great.
Let's see,
And
actually.
poor Finn wants to gather everybody before we head out.
Real fast. So on the enhanced ability, that gives us advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes, yep.
Saving
Actually,
throws or
sorry.
checks.
I will, because it's only one target per cast, I'm just going to hand wave it because she's not doing anything else. She's going to cast on everybody. You get to pick strength, dexterity, wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. And that
Wow.
you get advantage on one of those. So you pick one of those that you want to have advantage on, and that will be your...
So we pick one for the whole time,
Yep, one for the whole time. This
I'll take wisdom shift.
and these are saving throws.
Well, so
the
Or
ability,
ability
checks.
checks,
Yep,
okay.
ability checks. So
Porfin's going to do motivational speech though before we go,
yeah.
and actually gives advantage on wisdom saving throws. So if you want to pick a different one,
I was just, well, if it was saving throws, I was saying
Wisdom?
wisdom, but
yeah.
Is what you're giving us. Okay,
Yeah.
Awesome.
yeah, I'll do strength. Strength check.
strength. That's a good one for you.
I'm gonna take Constitution.
That is the one that you cannot take with enhance.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the only one he didn't
Yep.
list.
Yeah, enhance ability specifically does not put Constitution in there.
Well, it's because
that's
it's-
for concentration checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no skill checks to use.
Yeah, the other 5 you can, but
Oh, I never even paid attention to that, but that is exactly right, isn't it?
Yep.
Fine.
Smart, though.
Alternatively, actually, if you would like, instead you can take Longstrider, which increases your movement speed by 10 feet. So I'll let you have that option as well for her.
all right.
Apparently she's got that one as well, which is
I'm
cool.
gonna do strength as well.
Alrighty, so the group heads out, back down the trail, and up to the Statue of Naal's entrance, the dungeon entrance, which is being guarded by... There are 2 path wardens with spears and shields that are set about, I'd say about 100 feet from the entrance, and one of them gives you all a nod and says, "Good morrow. Is everything... Are you heading on in?"
That's the plan.
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful. Well, is it your first time in the dungeon?
Yes.
Quite personal.
It's most
aren't we?
people's first time. So, yes. We do have to announce that in order to go within, you do have to pass under the Gate of Truth.
Oh,
This
shit.
sounds absolutely horrible.
No, I don't like
And
that.
what does that mean?
There's a magical barrier on the doorway, and you must place your hand on the barrier and speak a true reason for wishing to investigate the maze before we'll let you through.
All right.
So don't try and deceive it or anything like that. Also, there is a shrine to Net as well that you may want to pray at or provide a tithe of some kind just to get her blessing for entering her oldest dungeon.
Okay. Before we proceed, Porfin gathers everyone around because I'm going to do like an official motivational speech here. All right. I'm going to say just a few words and you will be motivated. You ready?
Yes.
Go and survive.
I feel like we're gonna put our hands in.
I like it. I like it.
Do your best.
All right. Porfin on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't
Porfin!
die, Wolfen.
All right. So, and that is, okay.
I thought you were gonna say, "Be motivated."
That's good too. I'll use that one. For the duration,
excellent to each
each affected creature gains 5 temporary hit points and has advantage on wisdom saving throws. If an affected creature is hit by an attack, it has advantage on the next attack roll it makes. Once an affected creature loses the temporary hit points granted by a spell, the spell ends for that creature. When I cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, temporary hit points increase by 5 for each of the spell slot above 3rd.
Which you don't have a 4th level or higher, so...
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
Yep.
Okay.
So, 5 hit points, advantage on wisdom, and if you get hit with an attack, you get advantage on the next attack against the target. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so if you get hit, then you have advantage on the next one.
Perfect.
And then, can I include myself on that? Or no?
Yes. Yep. You are included in. If it says like all allies, you're technically an ally.
It says all creatures.
All
I
creatures.
think.
Yeah. All creatures.
Okay, so
You're a creature.
I am a creature. So temporary hit points.
A creature of habit.
Let's switch over here, see if it's on
All
here.
right.
'Cause
But best of luck in there. We hope to see you exit.
Okay.
Okay. So I walk up and approach the. Is the shrine first or is the gate of truth first?
The shrine is first. Yeah. It's kind of again. You have the gate here at the entrance, and then off to one side is it's a grander shrine than the one that was at the tomb. But it's very similar. You see the statue of the goddess Net, who is kind of this. I guess the best way to describe her is artists usually depict her as a sort of a blank slate in marble, right? She's just kind of like her features don't have any blemishes. They're just like it's very smooth, almost like she's a prototype of a human, that kind of thing. And they usually depict her with. Why not? This is fun and kind of meta. They usually depict her with like little grooves in kind of a square pattern across her skin, up and down it as well. So there is that blemish, but beyond that, she's very basic humanoid.
I think she's quite beautiful.
I agree.
I toss in a gold coin to the.
Toss a coin to your goddess.
Yep.
Oh, Valley of Plenty. Got it.
Okay.
There isn't any sort of like divine like light that shines on you or anything, but it's very much just the custom of it. So.
And then I walk up to the
Efficiency is.
To the gate.
gate of truth.
Okay. You place your hand on the blue barrier that kind of is covering over it.
I'm here to prove myself to the Iron Soul Confederacy.
Okay. And I guess my question to you is, now I know that the original meaning of your guys' journey out here was to take the invitation from the Crack Knuckle Gang.
Yes.
At this point in Tithius' mind, is this his new purpose, or is there any slight like dissonance between that and what his original task was?
No, I mean, I think as ulterior motive, I'm hoping to, get to home well and see if I can find my family.
Okay. But that
ultimately,
is step one for this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. As long as there's not like any sort of like underhanded, like we're not doing that just to get in with the Iron Soul Confederacy. We want to like take them down from the inside, that kind of thing. That is good enough. And as soon as you say that, your hand kind of just like you feel the pressure give, and the barrier is gone for you. For the rest of you, it's still there. But Tithius, you can see straight into the maze.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
I don't count.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I was wondering.
Yep, Tithius just stepped on in, and he's at this kind of like entry foyer for the maze.
At least we
and
know it's not the barrier that causes the curse. Let's continue.
I'm okay still, I think.
I'll go next.
Okay.
What happened to your face? Oh, never mind.
So I'll take one of my little glass blowing. I've made like a 4-pointed star.
Okay.
And I'll just place that in the bin.
Okay.
Or the bowl.
Scott is actually going to walk up, and they are going to open their mouth, and a Tithius tot that is shimmering with starlight drops into the bowl as well.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they go and they walk right through the barrier without any issue.
I'm going to walk up to it. Put my hand on
Yeah.
it. And I'm going to say, I just want to see what's at the end.
Okay, the barrier drops. That is absolutely something I could believe that Corinne would want to do. Yep. Okay. And then you can step on in. Again, the rest of you, Wayne and Porfin, you guys see that the barrier is still up.
All right, Tithius, you go left, I'll go right. Just take a running.
We still got to come up with a good story. You want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Eris and Freya will also go in at some point. So.
I don't really want to give anything.
That's fine.
I could present the goddess with my sign. Ding. Not really a fan of the goddesses.
That's fair.
So that's what I'm going to do. And then I go up, right? Put my
Okay.
hand on. Truth. Porfin's going to lean in and whisper because he doesn't want anybody else to hear. So he's going to be, I am here because I want to be with and support my newfound family.
Okay. And there's no lying in that, so I'm assuming. Don't you need to tell me.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. He doesn't want anybody to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
The barrier will give, and you'll be able to step on through.
All right, I've gotten it.
Orphan, what was the truth that you said?
Oh, just here for the women. Let me right through.
Throws you back out.
You can only speak truth while in the maze.
It's like the bridge of whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow, no green.
Favorite color. Your quest.
I will take one of my books, not the one that I'm currently writing in, but like one of my older books, and I'll use that as an offering.
Okay.
And then on it, put my hand on it and say, "I'm here to find a good story, to be with good friends, and hopefully not die."
Okay. Now, I would say, is there any, because you were saying that you needed to come up with a good story. Is there any deceit in Wayne that he's trying to like cover over a true reason to be in here?
No, these
are true
He
reasons?
genuinely wants to record what's happening and
Okay.
how it's happening. Yeah.
Then the
Well-
barrier drops.
Yeah, record. Not,
Well-
maybe not how it's happening. He wants to record
He's stuck
it.
halfway through.
Yeah.
He wants to record it, and what I'm saying is that it might not be. He genuinely wants to record it, whether or not it's going to be accurate. That's the.
Yeah. The accuracy of the recording is not up for debate on here. You know,
Yeah.
It's just what you want to do. Okay. Yeah. So now you are all standing inside the labyrinth, the Statue of Naal dungeon, and yes, you can look up. Unfortunately, is a very smooth stone that is greeting you. There's no indication of any sort of
I
proportion.
think I see a maker's mark right between the cheeks.
Yeah. Anything like that.
This is. Oh, I'm blushing. This is.
It's like how every artist draws a cat butthole with a little X. this particular statue maker always puts their maker mark right there.
Right there.
That's perfect.
So the way that the maze is going to work is it is a difficult time to navigate anywhere without any sort of map, as you have been told. So I'm going to need somebody to roll me a survival check, at which point you spend an hour in the maze kind of mapping things out. And whether or not you are finding your way depends on how the check goes.
Would
That's
I?
probably Tithius, right? You have
Who's
pretty good
best
survival.
survival?
What's the? It's all stone, right?
Yes, everything that you
Two
can
is
see
what I
is
have.
like a...
+2.
Plus 2's from
So the mountains around you have been kind of this red stone, this red clay stone. The labyrinth itself is gray slate, like this kind of like gray cobblestone, slate stone, everything. So it's it stands out.
And from
with
like
how normal it is.
Are there blemishes on the stone itself to where like you can tell? Hey,
Get
somebody
advantage.
walked along and like scraped along the
Get advantage
wall
'cause
or
it's
things like that.
supposed
Or is there any signs of that? Or
Give me a perception check.
But Wayne actually has the highest survival out of all of us. Right?
Oh, okay. Well, great. Well, then he
and-
should.
And
roll.
Wayne actually also has his little borrow knowledge thing that he can do as well.
Yeah.
That you might want to put into survival here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely just ignore the rolls that already happened now. So,
I rolled it. We
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
They didn't count. Corey didn't call for it yet.
you get ejected from the maze for not being truthful.
perception, right?
Oh, so you
Perception to
can
like
go
see
up.
yeah, like you do see some like slight blemishes on the walls in certain areas. There's no consistency to them.
No
though.
consistency. So it's like he goes and then like just disappears. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like maybe like even like the groove is getting deeper at one point, and all of a sudden it just stops with like fresh wall.
I'll write down some things that I'm seeing, and then I'll if you want, I can maybe. Is there any indication of anyone who's like recently like there's a path where the dust or whatever has been disturbed more than others? Or-
That would be that survival check
Still
that
that
we
survival?
that we
Okay.
would want to
All right, survival.
we want to roll here.
So
Are you
it's-
looking to follow a similar path to somebody, or are you looking to just explore at this point?
My hope is to go to a similar path because my assumption is that the person who, if it's traveled a lot, it's probably the goblins that have been in here before, and I would assume that a large party would make a lot of
More disturbance.
more disturbance, is my thought. But 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice one of the paths is a
You also
little
get
bit
to
less
roll with advantage because it's always
or more well traveled than the others.
Okay.
Uh,
I think if we want to follow what I believe might be the path more traveled, be this way.
Great.
I do
You're gonna keep a map on your book there.
and then I do an early just kind of in perception whatever for just checking for traps. Or you know.
Okay.
I can see anything.
So since you're doing that dedicated as your role in the party as you guys are marching along, go ahead and give me that perception check. The minimum will be your passive perception because you would always, I think in this case, since you're dedicating your time to it, I think you'd always be at least at your passive.
That is so it's my passive then. So it's 18.
18? Okay.
What do you think? I got the proportions
Is it a perception check?
I'm going to be asking Eris
Is it a perception check?
for my map
Yeah.
making.
That's a
because
wisdom
he's
one.
It is
still
wisdom.
Oh.
the cartography, even though he's not a
Oh, yeah.
cartographer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What
for
do you think of
reminding
my
me.
proportions? And it's like way off.
They look great.
Yeah, still 18.
Perfect.
Still 18? Okay.
Yep.
So
Start rolling, baby.
Tithias takes the lead. He's going to be with Wayne right behind him, like guiding him, but you are looking for any sort of traps and dangers, that sort of thing. You do find plenty of them, actually. You do help the party avoid plenty of like pitfalls and spike traps. Hey, there's a wire right here. At one point you
Oh,
There's a cockatrice.
don't take another step.
Right at your feet.
yeah. And then, like, you trigger the trap and two saw blades come out that would have sliced him in half kind of thing. Oh, good. And then Porpoise like, great. And then you, like, lean back against the wall, relax, and then all of a sudden that triggers another trap.
Tithias is doing everything he can to keep all of us alive.
Yeah.
Jumping around.
And shoving us out of the way.
I needed a good shave. Thank you.
One of my favorite tropes is the person walking blindly through something, and then the other, like, their protector trying to not be noticed that they're protecting them, and, like, helping defeat every trap
Yeah,
along the way
stopping
and keep them safe. I think that trope is great.
That is a good one.
Ren, what would you like to be doing?
Yeah, that
as
dungeon
you-
was a breeze, and the other guy's like,
I guess I could be like,
His hair is singed. He's smoking.
can I do like Arcana checks?
Darts in his bag.
Anything that would be like,
Sure.
hey, there's like a kind of a magic in this
magic.
direction or that direction, or kind of help guide.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
that's some good stuff.
Yeah, not good, not good. That's an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it's very hard to. You're kind
Magic
of still trying
everywhere.
to. I mean, yeah, obviously magic is everywhere, but you're still trying to pin down what isn't ambient magic in this labyrinth. At one point, you're like, "Hey, there's a lot of magic behind this wall," and then all of a sudden, like the walls just start shifting and pushing, and you're like, "Oh wait, it's just magical walls."
Yeah.
That's all it is. There's just more walls behind it, kind of thing. And then, Porfa, what would you like to do as kind of the group travels through this maze? Is there anything that specifically that you want to contribute? Either in keeping people on track, keeping spirits up, that kind of thing. Basically, what we're doing right now is I'm just kind of doing an open skill check to see if there's anything you want to contribute that could add like a bonus to any sort of rolls, that kind of thing.
I mean, that's why I did the motivational speech.
Yeah, and like the spells are great and everything like that. This is more of just a like helping the next roll be easier for the survival check kind of thing. If you wanted to do like a performance check just to keep everybody's morale up, or
Oh, I see
or
what you're
something like
saying.
that. Like I think any sort of skill check like that you can justify would be pretty good.
Yeah, so poor Finn, obviously, this is precarious. We know we're all lives are in danger, and so natural inclination is to make jokes and songs and make it lighter than it actually is.
Deflect with humor.
So yeah, deflect with humor. It's very poor Finn. Yeah, I think poor Finn would want to, if not sing, constantly strum something, keep things light and lovely.
Alrighty, yeah, go ahead and give me a performance check then.
This is the
bet.
song
Um,
of Captain
I just thought of another great Tithias checking for traps moment where you pick up ska and then trigger a dart trap and just a bunch of darts like just sink in.
Sink in.
Yeah, and then send them back down.
Thanks, Call.
It just like looks over.
So that's an 11.
Okay.
You're like a mini
Yep.
scout.
It's just kind of a light strumming. Much like Corinne is getting used to the magic ambience, you're getting used to the acoustics.
Yeah.
This ever shifting mage is causing havoc with like how your strumming is being played. So you're kind of constantly adjusting and like retuning and everything. So it's
Doppler
not
shift
the
everywhere.
best, but
It's
it's
going
fun,
like
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the
Stupid
flat, that
gods
sounds
putting
fire.
auto tune in the dungeon. Oh, hold on. Drop D. Oh, drop D loot.
I've never had to sit in one room and mess with the tuning as the room shifting. It's very good.
It's a nice challenge.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so that was
all
the
whammy
the first hour. The first hour passes as you guys are like wandering through the maze. You may find a few different like rooms, a few different random like bodies, that kind of thing of old adventurers. Most of them have been picked clean. You're still in the outskirts of the maze at this point, so there isn't a lot here that hasn't been discovered.
When we do find what some of them, I do want to cast for the first one, the borrowed knowledge. So that's for an hour, where I will have proficiency in survival.
Okay.
And then I also have speak with dead. So if we see one that's like, if it looks like somebody was just like, oh, they just kind of keeled over and died and it was like whatever, versus like something big happened here, I would be holding that in reserve for talking to one of them. So.
So I would say that you probably find somebody that looks very like rangery, and you lean down and you kind of just like,
you poor soul. You shouldn't have chosen a ranger. Everybody knows rangers suck in this game.
and then you do borrow the survival knowledge from him. I would say that a lot of the corpses that you do find are pretty picked clean, although they don't look that old as far as skeletons go.
Okay.
So there's obviously like monsters in here. If you want to talk to any of the corpses, you can, or you can just continue wandering. It would be like there's plenty of options. Is what I'm saying.
I would probably just choose one that looked like the grisliest of deaths, just to know like what was it that happened here, so we can not have that happen. That's
I mean, there is a corpse that looks like it has all of its bones crushed, and its head is like 10 feet away from where its body is.
I wonder if this one's named Christie. Corpus Christi.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
Or habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus.
Oh, I finally get it.
I'm stupid.
So
I'm with you now.
I'm sorry.
So my question is, do you just pick up the skull, or do you bring the skull over to the rest of Christie's body?
I'll bring the skull over the rest of Christie's body, holding it, and I feel like I should say I knew this person, but we're gonna put it in his body. It'll be fine.
Okay. And then you cast Speak with Dead.
Christy, I knew thee well.
There's sort of like a rattling
Like a
in
last
most of the
poor
bones, where it looks like they're almost trying to like put themselves together, and then they realize, no, we're too far apart. Yeah, we're too torn, and they just settle. And then the skull, the eyes of the skull light up with this. What kind of color would your personal magic be here? Because I know typically it's like ink. We could do like running ink. That was almost like a fiery ink.
It could be like
we're dripping down the
emerald green ink. That's just like not like bright emerald, but more like a dark foresty, like mossy green.
Yeah, they start basically running, and the corpse is ready for you to ask your questions. Which, if I remember correctly, it is 3.
These questions 3.
Okay. Just making sure that isn't just the D&D movie.
What question should we ask it? You should ask me. No, that's not the question.
5 questions.
5?
Actually,
Oh, sweet.
yes.
Excellent.
So the corpse must have a mouth, which this one has a jaw.
Okay.
It fails if the deceased creature was undead when it died, which it's not.
Give me
And
my
the
mouth.
spell also fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the past 10 days. So this one has recently died.
Okay. So
You can ask it 5 questions. It only knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you're an antagonistic toward it or recognizes you as an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body. It's only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
Well, I've got this new spell. I'm going to try it out. That's when he casts it.
Okay.
Well, glad to see you. What's your name?
My name is Habeas Christie.
I knew it! Oh, perfect! This is even better than I imagined.
Is that one of the 5 questions?
Oh, damn, you're right. I'm
I'm
new to this. I'm sorry. What's
Don't no.
I will not do the thing where anybody asking a question will count as a question. It is only the caster that.
I'd like to know.
Ask how they died.
You look like you died in a grisly way. How did you die?
I was crushed.
You didn't finish. Specifically.
Specifically. This is like, I feel like I'm making
one of those big
like,
rolling balls, and his head popped off like toothpaste.
I feel like
I got toothpaste, okay?
I feel like I'm prompt engineering here or something. As an adventurer who gives very specific answers.
This isn't ChatGPT. I would say that, like, you ask it a very basic question, it will give you a basic answer.
Yeah.
How did you die? It's going to tell you the method of its death, not what killed it.
Where did you get that idea?
If you were to talk to your earlier self and keep yourself from dying, what would you say?
I like it.
Watch out for the metal clanging of hooves.
My meta knowledge just kicked in. I went,
All right, so what's that? That's 3, right?
Yep.
No.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the first time he's cast this spell. No!
Yeah, the skull absolutely would go, yes.
All right.
Try these.
Is there a way to stop or evade the metal whatever produces
What
the
is
metal
the
hoof?
best way, maybe?
Yeah. What is the best way to
What is the best way to either avoid or stop or kill or the metal hooves from your perspective? Well, that's probably a bad idea because they died.
Well, they have some good ideas.
I think this would qualify as speculating about future events.
Okay.
Because they don't have
They
any
wouldn't answer.
additional
They
knowledge
wouldn't answer.
about
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't be able to tell you what they could tell you what they did.
Did you find at any point in time a weakness that kept you alive longer before you died?
Okay.
That's a good question.
I would argue that the other question wouldn't be speculative because they experienced
A fight?
They experienced the fight, but they didn't know any way to kill it at that point.
So
Because
their
the answer would be
no.
no.
Yeah.
So, or we can say it's speculative and let.
Oh, sorry. And I guess you're talking about killing. I was just talking. I'm like
No.
in terms of like evading or.
Like, how do you stay alive longer? Okay.
Yeah, that's
But no. But yeah,
that's
your other
great.
question is good. So
Wayne has a very distorted sense of, like, we could totally take that. Like, we definitely cannot.
Wayne-colored glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
Stay behind it.
Ooh. I've heard
And
that a
then-
lot.
And then the ink stops running and completely dries up.
No, wait,
So
I was
it
going
goes
to ask him if they had any
And the
messages
pile
for the
of
family
bones.
or anything. Like, totally forgot.
Next one.
Next one. Now let's see what they got in their pockets.
roll me a an investigation check.
Crush pocket.
I'm
would've already
personally
done
looking for, like, journals.
Okay.
And apparently I breathed that pistachio. I'm rolling which one?
You are rolling investigation in this case. 'cause you are-
Focusing on breathing, which is
searching.
apparently hard. Investigation 14 and investigation is 3, so that's 17.
17. You don't find any journals, but you do find a few like flattened coppers, almost like, you put them on the train tracks, kind of flattened,
Wow, look at these.
The whole goes
What do you
in.
think?
The whole goes in.
What do you think crushes
They've been-
these?
they've been
Like this
flattened
is pretty
eventually.
cool, right?
Those hooves.
Is that coins?
Yeah, it seems to be. It's copper.
Okay, well,
Tastes like copper.
if we hear metallic hooves, we should be
Get behind it.
we should run and
All right.
You specifically asked what weakness it had, right?
Oh, I tried to ask, like if it was to evade it or stay alive, or if there's a weakness of some kind, and staying behind it seemed to be what it
Stay behind it.
came up with.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll me another survival check. You get +2 from Tithius, checking all the traps and keeping.
nothing.
You guys did not contribute for this roll.
Okay. So, and then because I have the what is it called?
Borrow knowledge.
Borrowed knowledge. That's proficiency, right?
Yes, if you didn't already have proficiency.
Which does the dot mean proficiency? I never
Yes.
remember.
The dot is proficient.
So I did have proficiency.
I will give you expertise on it, so you double your proficiency.
Okay,
bonus.
so that'd be 6.
Yep.
We also get to roll twice because it's a wisdom
Yeah.
from Orpheus.
Porpheus.
I was the same
Advantage
Yeah.
can't stack, right?
No, advantage cannot.
21.
21. Yeah. So you continue another hour wandering through the maze. I do need to get.
On the coin, is there any indication of like? It said hooves,
Mhm.
so when I'm looking for my survival checks, I'm also going to be looking for. These are human tracks versus like these look like equine tracks
Okay.
that are not like orphan equine tracks in terms of like hooves.
Scale on side.
I don't think that.
Would be any kind of-
You're gonna find any indication of that on the
Okay.
coins themselves. All right, so you guys are traveling through these tight, cramped hallways at times. They kind of open up a little bit, and you turn around a corner and come across a small room that doesn't look like it's been picked through.
We took 2 lefts, right, and then a right, or was it a left? We took no. Well, the map's useless now.
There is a
Roll high. It's pretty good.
there is a small room with 3 treasure chests along the back wall, and a sign overhead that says "Choose wisely." One is banded in gold, one is old and cracked, and the third is pure iron.
I once heard a story. There was this little mushroom bastard that would give people things, and you choose one of them. But one of them was a mimic. Pretty sure these are all mimics.
You said gold, iron, and what? Sorry.
Gold, iron, and
The middle one, whatever.
cracked.
No, it
you
was
said.
like cracked
Old and
iron
cracked.
wood.
Yes, old and cracked.
We should choose the old and cracked one because Raiders of the
Because
Lost
Jesus
Ark.
would have drank enough.
Yeah, the famous play Raiders of the Lost Ark,
The gold one.
the Indiana Jones plays that we all know from the last time you guys did it too.
The Last Crusade.
I think we should.
What if all 3 of us open at the same time? We could open all 3.
That would be wise.
Right.
It says choose
Right.
wisely.
Yeah, I think that's the wisest
Wisdom is
approach.
taking more.
First, let me just
Waste not, want not.
investigate or percept. Can I notice anything about any of the 3 or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Let's see if you can.
Can anyone see inside objects?
I can't, but I can summon something that might.
Ah,
Have it open it and
That
see what
I
happens.
like it.
This is perception.
Yes.
So I get advantage.
I can.
That
Cast
is a
ritual
23.
23. There doesn't appear to be any sort of difference that you can tell between the 3. It almost seems like they've all been placed here rather recently, despite the fact that one of them is old and cracked. I would say that out of everything that you can see, the only thing that looks a bit out of place is there is a little bit of red underneath the "Choose Wisely" sign, like at the bottom, almost like a staining there.
I noticed a bit of red stain below the. Can you see right there on the sign?
Oh, yeah.
It says choose wisely, like blood, or what does it appear to be?
You would have to get closer to find out.
Okay. So without,
Which
Real
means
quick, if you give me about 10 minutes or so, I should be able to detect if there's any obvious magical traps or anything affecting these three and the sign it looks like itself. So this will
before
be
I
detect
investigate
magic.
the sign. I'll
Detect magic as a ritual, so I'll take time to cast that to see if I can see if there's anything magical about these three things and the sign or anything in the room. It says anything within 30 feet of myself. If I sense magical effects, I can see a faint aura around any invisible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. If an effect was created by a spell, I learned that spell's school of magic.
Okay. So nothing irradiates magic in this room other than the normal dungeon magic that you're.
Yeah, this would be able to I'd be able to block out.
You'd be like, okay, filter this magic out, kind of thing. You do, as you kind of look over your shoulder, you do see that back the way you came in around one of the corners, there is this faint glow of magic. You're a bit too far away to see what that is, but there is a glow behind you.
Now, can I lean out and go look? Because it's 10 minutes of concentration to have.
Yeah, if you want to go down the path and look.
Just a second. I'm not going to go down the path. I just want to look out the door and see which direction is coming down.
So it looks like it goes there. When you look out the door, there's another trail that goes off to the left, and then it curves to the right, and it's brighter around the right, and then you realize that the path that you're looking down is straight. The glow on to the right is almost illusory.
Okay.
There's a sign that's upside down to get you to tip your head more, and then a knife comes down.
Well, it looks like there's something like an illusion, like a wall, a illusory wall or something in this direction.
Okay.
But that doesn't help us in the room. Nothing in the room appears to be magic.
Do we want? I can maybe
I'm
some
gonna go
help from my book.
real fast. I'm gonna go investigate that sign a little bit closer to see if I can figure out what that red staining is.
Okay.
So
so that's going to get you pretty much up to the treasure chests. Are you going to try and climb onto one of them?
Nope. I'm going to try to do
skirt
it
around
without touching the chest.
Give me an acrobatics check first, just to see if you can avoid getting too close to these chests that may or may not be trapped.
Okay.
30.
30?
Crit.
You literally go, Porphin knee, and then you bounce off and grab onto the wall right next to the sign, and go ahead and roll me that investigation check with advantage.
First he gets mad at you for talking about boobs. Now he's over here googling at the chests.
That was a good
I
one.
don't get it.
All right, that one down. What?
Another critical success.
Yeah, that's definitely blood on the bottom of the sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there's definitely blood here on this sign. So
And then you kick off the wall and do a cool backflip and land down next to everybody. Yeah.
land
Full superhero landing, yeah.
stand up slowly.
I'll pull one of my. I actually have a couple daggers. I'll pull one of them out, and I'll say, Tithius, would you do the honor? Throw this into the sign.
Oh, I hadn't thought about. Yeah, sure.
I think we should stand back just in case it's
Yes.
some kind of creature or something.
We should give him
So I take it by the handle, I flip it a couple times, and then grab
Put it
the.
on and put your fingers
Grab
spin
the
eyes
forward.
on the
It's just
sign.
a regular old dagger. I didn't want
No.
to use one of yours,
Yeah.
possibly lose it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we take a few steps back, and then
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage, please.
It's like the Scooby-Doo thing when they're looking through the eyes and someone
Either
gets
that
an
or
eyeball.
it's a glass blown dagger.
Well, or a dick.
The handle is.
The handle of the dagger.
My name's
16.
My name is
Actually,
Dick
amazing.
Jagger.
I want to make that now.
16?
That sounds
It was supposed to be a dirk, but they spelled it right.
dickhead.
16 with advantage.
Unfortunately.
The knife goes true and lands into the center of the sign, and then the sign shrieks, and the bottom half just opens up in this jaw, and then all of the treasure chests open their jaws and start shrieking as well. They are in fact all mimics. You have taken out the sign mimic, which
Awesome.
will discount from the conversation. But we'll go ahead and roll initiative as the others start rumbling towards you.
Tiny potion mimics here.
So we'll be right back with that. All right, let's go ahead and reveal our small little battle map here and roll some initiative.
Roll initiative.
Rolling. We only have 2 chest mimics, so one of those is a chair.
We technically have a third. It's just huge.
Wait, we do? Oh yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, he's too big.
Yeah.
Treasure mimic.
Oh, this looks great.
This one. That's why it's old and broken. That was the middle one.
It was a chair.
It was it doesn't know how to get into a chair. It
It's
likes
like
chairs,
trying to
but
be
it's
a-
like trying to be a.
Chest.
I've been in a chair for years. You guys are making me do stuff I don't want to do.
He's like a
There's a fun.
rest.
There's a fun comic where there's like 2 mimics in a room, and one of them's a treasure chest, and the other one's like a hot lady tied up. And keeps going, help me, and the adventurers keep coming over and it keeps eating them, and it's like, dang it, Jerry, keep stealing the food. He's like, you gotta learn to evolve, man.
That's great. I got a 13.
Performing out 13. Tithius.
10.
10. Corinne.
Initiative 16.
16. And Wayne.
17.
17. Okay.
Hi.
These are the cutest little creatures I've ever seen.
And Wayne, with that, it is your turn.
I kind of want to keep one.
Nope, that won't work. I think I'm going to test their temperament because we threw the dagger, it hit the one. The rest of them seem hostile, right?
Oh, yes.
They're absolutely
Yes.
hostile.
Are mimics ever not?
I don't know.
Yeah, typically they
I
are
think
hostile
they are
creatures,
technically. Are they evil? Neutral evil or something is what their alignment is. So they generally attack adventurers all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for the big one that we found, the Horde.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Horde Mimic.
What was his name again?
What was the Horde Mimic's name in the last game?
It had the treasure mimic. It had a butt, little tiny butt.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember about it.
By the way,
I have it in my. I'm sitting.
I'm just
right-
going to post a picture of a mimic in the Discord chat, so
Oh.
we'll freak
Yeah.
we'll freak the others out a little bit too. But if you want to see a picture of a mimic that was drawn by D&D artist, Jake, it's in there. So
It says they're true neutral.
True neutral.
But they're just driven by hunger.
Yeah, they're just a creature that wants to eat. I mean, we're all driven by hunger too, right?
Well, let's see what they got inside them. I'm going to throw a concussion, and this is basically a Thadum. It's basically the same thing as like the Thunderwave.
Nice.
So this is going to be Constitution saving throw of 14 by them.
14?
It is a area. This is range 60 feet. Hold on, that's not a. What does it say? It doesn't say the cone, does it? This is range.
Yeah,
This is
so
single target.
60 feet, and then it'll tell you right here.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, it surrounds a creature.
The target. Okay, so I'll hit the one in the middle. Con 14.
it does not make it safe. Go and roll damage.
Okay, this is 1d8 thunder damage. 2d8. Yeah, so 2d8 is what's here. I'll just roll it here because I'm now realizing I didn't pull my other things up. Roll, please. Did it roll?
I don't see anything.
Wait,
It's gonna also just back.
seriously. Refresh. All right, maybe I won't.
Get your dice out.
Seriously, I have them right here in the bag. Spells.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what
There we go.
popular media has mimics.
7.
I mean, the D&D
The
movie
D&D
did.
movie did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's and now that you say, I'm like,
in the
oh,
maze where it
yeah.
like
Yeah.
7 thunder.
I think Dark Souls has them as well. 7 thunder damage.
Yeah, Dark Souls has them.
I mean, does BG3 have a Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
10 members?
They have them.
Yeah, they do. There are mimics at one
I
point.
won't tell you where.
They're,
'cause that's
yeah,
not
they're
fun.
they're in
Yeah,
a
I
kind of
know. It's- I'm
a
gonna
out of
play
the
it.
out of the way place, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great place to.
It's a great place for bards to get something good.
Yes, it's also a great place to go into owlbear form and jump off the ropes from a million miles up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you hit that one in the middle. It kind of lets out a horrifying screech as it rocks back and forth on its pseudo chair legs, pseudo chair chest.
Wow, they seem to be okay, susceptible to that. I will hide behind Tithias. All right, Tithias, get him.
Off you go.
Off you go.
It's actually Corinne's turn with an enemy up next.
I'm going to start off kind of small,
Okay.
and we're just going to do a Sacred Flame. You have to make a dex save of 15.
Alrighty.
Well, hold on. I'll do my Sorceress...
Rage.
yeah, I don't know what it's called again. It's... Innate sorcery.
Innate sorcery. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
now,
So
now it'll be a dex of 16.
okay. You burst with this fire that kind of lets your scars light up, and it fails. It's a dexterity save. Which one are you attacking? Sorry.
I'll actually attack just the one on the right.
One on the right. Okay.
Which right?
My right. To the right of the chair.
Tongue up top.
Got it.
Yeah. So go ahead. It fails to save. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's 2d8.
Nice.
6.
6 damage.
And this is radiant.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, I'll be good for now.
Okay. Then it is actually that mimic's turn. Where are you, Corinne? Right there. It's gonna move 20 feet towards you, basically rocking back and forth.
So I can get right next to me and Tithias, or just next to me.
It'll just get next to you.
You're going to get the wardrobe treatment
There,
from
yeah, perfect.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. And it will actually lash out with its tongue to try and pseudopod you.
Pseudopod.
Blech. Rolling great tonight, guys. Wonderful. That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, it slaps into the wall behind you as you kind of duck your head to the side. Then it is Orphan's turn.
Yeah, that was me.
Porphin. Porphin's gonna run up next to Tithias and Wayne. Just jump on over there, and he is going to cast invisibility.
You're like, goodbye. Hey, perfect. Just casting on yourself?
No, I'm actually going to do just Tithias and Wayne. So it's
Okay.
with touch. So
So you're going to upcast it so you can get more than one creature?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so it'll be level 3, and they're invisible condition until
We
you attack.
Until, let's say they attack, or will they get attacked?
Just until they attack.
Yep. So, yeah, things will be at disadvantage attacking them.
Yeah.
And then they have advantage attacking other things.
Yeah.
So you step up right next to your friends, and you think about it for a moment, place your fingers in like a very weird combination that you normally wouldn't play a note with, and you hit it, and it kind of does this almost like blocks all sound movement around them,
You can just
and
keep it
just
next to the
and they
wall,
just
so-
disappear.
Awesome.
So that is
Perfect. Thank you.
okay. Anything else that you want to do after that?
No.
Okay. Then we have the first mimic, the one on Scott's left.
The Iron Mimic.
Yep, the Iron Mimic is going to stumble forward. Now, let's see. How do these things see? Dark vision. So they don't have tremor sense, but it knows that there was something there. But okay, I'm just trying to figure out how this
How
mimic
smart
would
is
like attack and.
They don't
Wait, I
have
thought
super
they-
high intelligence. Yeah.
No, the intelligence is pretty low. I think
No
it is.
object permanence even. It's
Yeah.
like, well, guess it goes.
Did you cast invisibility yourself too?
No.
Okay.
No.
We're gonna do it this way. It is going to move up to Tithias. It is going to be trying to basically like pseudopod Porphin, but in essence, Tithias is in the way blocking it. So it is
Got it.
pseudopoding Tithias in this case, just for fun.
Great.
So this will be with disadvantage. So a 10 does not hit Tithias' AC.
Correct.
So you both like manage to get out of the way, and the mimic doesn't really know why it's bumping into something at this point. So Tithias, it is actually your turn now. Because otherwise, you just took two members of your party away and made yourself more of a target, right?
Yeah, that's true. Right.
So on
Look at me.
sneak
It's very
attack,
selfless.
All eyes on
Does
me.
it have-
the center
it
of
has
the
to
ring
be
is
on
like a circle.
the creature that is
It's
within.
just like doing.
Yeah, so
5
any
feet
any
of-
creature within 5 feet qualifies. 5 feet of an ally qualifies. But you are invisible, so you do have advantage on your attack right now. So any of them qualify.
Ah,
Yes.
perfect. Then I will just I'll pull out Niente.
Okay. You pull out the dagger and you feel it kind of resonate with glee as you once again draw it.
And
Now, did you mean to draw it, or was it you meant to draw something else and ended up drawing Niente?
Probably reached in for like dissonance and out came
Yep.
the wrong dagger. Yeah.
I like that.
that's a 16. Oh, with
Yep.
advantage.
Roll with advantage as well.
That's a 26.
26 will hit. Are we hitting the iron banded one?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yep. And so that will be, so that's a 1d4.
And then
So
your sneak attack
invisibility
damage
drops now because you.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, this tongue is like lashing out, trying to find what's happening, and you just come out of hiding as you slash down at the tongue.
Surprise.
So that's a 9 of piercing damage.
9 piercing, and then you're gonna
Then
throw
for my sneak, that's an additional 7 of piercing.
Okay.
Gonna do with all
Sounds
that
like a
junk.
card in
All
the deck.
that junk.
7 of piercing.
The 7 of piercing. My favorite card to draw in the
And
tarot deck.
and then I use my nick.
Oh yeah, to do a bonus attack.
Mm-hmm.
When you pull that card from the deck of anything, does it give you 7 random piercings?
Yes. Yeah.
So remind me, it says that I make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action.
Correct. Yep.
So do I roll it again? Or
Yep.
do I
You'll
roll my
still
attack
roll
again?
a second attack.
And that's no longer with advantage. Or is it
No,
with
this one
advantage?
won't be with advantage because the first attack dropped you out of invisibility. Question for you, as a fellow DM, Scott. The mimics say, "Oh, never mind. It's object form
Again?
only." So,
Dude.
did you crit again?
Yes.
Nice.
Critical hit.
Triple? That's a turkey.
Now, if only you would have saved your sneak attack. Yeah, so that's 2d4.
So okay, and you don't add the
Yeah, I don't think
additional-
you have 2-weapon fighting, so you
Right.
don't add your additional.
Yeah.
So the adhesive on a mimic is anything it touches, it adheres to. Which I was wondering if that would include like weapons hitting it, but it says object form only, so it's only when it is.
Oh yeah. So when it's
Stationary.
when it's attacking, it doesn't have the adhesive skin.
So I slash at it, I flip it around, I
Stab
jab it
in.
back down, and add another 6 of piercing.
Okay. Yeah, you basically like stab the tongue into the ground for a moment. You see it go like, "Ah!" and then you pull away.
You stab down, and there's one eye, and you stab into the eye, and it screeches, and then like 4 or 5 others pop up.
Yeah.
Well, this one 4
To compensate, yeah.
And my turn's done.
Perfect. Then we have the mimic number 2 is going to trundle forward towards Tithius.
Crap.
And it's going to roll a pseudopod on you with a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay. Again, they're just lashing tongues out and trying to grab onto you so that they can pull you in. But so far, not having too much luck. Wayne, it is your turn at the top of the next round.
Wait, okay. I am going to.
Oh, yeah.
Shmee is me.
Sneeze me.
My brain,
Yeah.
my brain heard wait.
Wait.
And I was like, oh, Wayne. All right. So I'm invisible at the moment. They can't see me. 5, 10. I'm going to whisper in Tithius' ear, do you think they can swim?
How am I supposed to know that?
And then I'm going to cast Tidal Wave.
Before Tithius can finish.
Yeah.
I love Tidal Wave.
Dex saving throw of 14.
So then you won't be invisible anymore, and
Yeah, I
you
won't
have
be
advantage on it, I think, right?
This one-
because it's not a spell that does an attack roll, it won't be with advantage.
Got it. Okay.
But
But this one's Dex of 14.
Fail. And you're hitting all of them?
This one is a 10 feet wide, so it would be these two, the banded one and the chair.
Okay.
I would not be able to reach the other one.
Yeah, both of them failed their saving throws because I apparently can't roll above a 5 for a saving throw tonight.
And it's just gonna
Good for you guys.
backwards.
Okay. So what does Tidal Wave do?
So tidal wave, it will be each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8
48.
bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On
Okay.
a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage but is not knocked prone. The water spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing all unprotected flames in its area within 30 feet, and then vanishes.
Okay. So
And
go
this
and roll
one-
the damage.
And this one, I'm thinking it's not like actual water. It's like, you know, the Sumi paintings from like the Japanese era,
Yeah.
like those
It's really cool.
stylistic
Pretty looking.
waves. That's kind of what it looks like.
Cool.
The damage, I rolled it in. Is this in reverse order? It is. I hate that. 19.
19 damage. And that is to
Where did
number...
you cast it to?
This one was casting at the 3rd level.
So you're hitting which ones?
This is these two.
Yep, those two. So the tidal wave hits them. Both of them start rocking back, and like 3 or 4 different like wooden stakes or chair legs come out and keep them from rocking back, and then they rock back forward. They are actually immune to being knocked prone.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess they have no real up.
Like grabbing.
Yeah.
They transform into giant weeble wobbles.
Good
luck.
that when I get knocked down. You just flip it around.
How do I get up again?
You're never gonna keep me.
will get back up again.
Hey, that one has a whiskey drink inside of it.
Not a vodka drink?
That's it.
Okay, Corinne, it is your turn.
Okay. So I have a question about Dragon's Breath. It says you touch one willing creature and choose one of the types. Until the spell ends, the target can take a magic action to exhale a 15 foot cone. Now, if I like put my palm on Typhus's back and channeled like fire, could he right now do the breath, or does that have to wait till his turn?
It has to wait until his turn.
His turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question because it makes it seem like it would be immediate.
Yeah.
Because it's a bonus action, isn't it? Right? Doesn't it say?
Is it a bonus action? Yes, it is a bonus action.
Yeah, because I think the intention is typically
That's right,
you give it
set
to
up.
yourself and then use the magic action on the same turn. However, you could give it to Tytheus, who does, because it is a full action, so it's not a bonus action for the attack.
Yeah, he would have to
itself.
make a
Yeah.
full action.
Yeah. So it is a very cool notion.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like lean over, and you feel Corinne put his hand on your back, and he just goes, "Breathe deep, buddy." And like you feel this like heat pulse into your body and like collect like a ball in your throat, like a spinning sun in your throat.
Do you have an epic die?
I do.
I will let him take the breath action right now. And I will basically be saying that you can use your magic action to channel his breath while you have this spell
Okay.
active. Because it is very cool.
that is
Basically,
cool.
while
Like
he's got,
that.
you're basically puppeting for Tytheus and being like, you know?
Basically, I want you
Just lifts me up.
so if you can blast those two because it's a 15-foot cone out from you.
Okay.
So you breathe fire.
So what is the
awesome.
attack action?
So if this is going off of my stats, it will be a dex of 17.
Too much spice.
Oh, is it a saving throw?
Yes.
From the,
Okay.
the hot.
That was a spicy meatball.
17.
I lean over
Dex
to Wayne. I'm like, I told you it was hot.
They both fail. So go ahead and roll damage, or have Tytheus roll damage. whichever you want.
3d6.
3d6 it is.
Yeah, you just feel that. I love the idea of the sun in the throat kind of thing.
Yeah, there's like this.
9.
Like we can see the like when you shine a flashlight, into your hand and
So
stuff.
you can
Like
see
the
through.
glow just
Glow.
gets brighter and brighter.
9 fire damage. Okay.
9.
Surface scattering.
I'm assuming you're making a fire damage.
Yes, it is fire damage. Yes, it's the
The
best kind of damage.
ironbound one has seen better days. It is very. It's still there.
Okay.
It is just very burnt and slashed at this point. Yeah.
Don't make it make a dog sound.
That's what I say. It's like I heard earlier. Does it make a noise? I don't know if I even want to know.
I hate that in movies when they use the
The generic. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've heard that before.
Poor dog. When I ran over his foot.
So, I guess, do we qualify that as your action for the turn then?
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Try this.
Yeah.
They don't drown, but they sure as hell do burn. Well done.
I don't know. We gave the epic die for this.
They don't drown, but they sure as hell do burn.
You grab me into the charging cables. What's on the right? Please.
And then I do burp and a little bit of smoke.
Yeah.
Pops out. Woo. You're right.
I'll go ahead and say that you can still do a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because you gave the epic die up as like a being able to use it right when you cast it kind of thing. I'm okay with that. In fact, I've been toying with this for a while, but feel free to write that down as like a bonus thing that you can do in the spell, like in the notes.
Oh,
of the spell.
okay.
As like pouring an epic die into it allows you to, when you first use the bonus action on another person specifically, you can have them take that magic action. Right.
That's
then.
cool. Yeah.
Because I love the idea of like slowly adding in these little like extra things that
Specific
you can
to that character.
yeah, but
Yeah.
specific to like the epic die spending kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's
It
cool
makes
too.
them a little bit more valuable and fun. So
Agreed,
why
yeah.
not? I like it. It's my game. I can do what I want.
I do it.
Okay. In that case, I'll just do I'll do.
Melanie Martinez.
I'll do
Oh, sorry,
just a straight up firebolt.
Okay.
I'll channel through Tytheus. He'll
Expel.
expel flame, and then I will, with my other hand, I'll do this and grab the rest of the flame and firebolt it into the iron one.
Okay. From the back. Nice.
Okay, that is a 25.
25 will hit. Go and roll damage, which is 2d10.
Yep. A 10 and a 2, so 12.
12
fire damage.
Yeah, it burns a hole right through, and the ironbound chest kind of just like melts into a puddle of. It still kind of looks like a treasure chest, but it just looks like a melted one now. So that one is gone, and you do. Niente does give a little like wave of frustration that it didn't get the kill on this thing.
So that one's gone.
Do better.
I got to talk about that. I can't. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Then we have the mimic number 3, which is the one right next to Corinne. Let's see. If
Oh yeah, you're here.
Let's see if it can do a better
licking
job.
my arm.
Stop it.
It's a 15. You're a bit too spicy for it.
Yeah, that's not hit.
Yeah, so it doesn't manage to hit you, and then it is Porfin's turn again.
All right. Porfin is.
Oh, sorry, Scott. It's going to shift around so that you're between it and everybody else.
Okay, so it's one it shifts this way.
Yep, shifts just one.
Yep.
Sorry, you want to move it?
Yep.
This way?
Yeah, he's got a dog in his
I
lap.
got a dog. I can't. It's right next to me. Yeah. So.
Yep. Basically, so that anybody else has to like work through you in
Got
order
it.
to
Okay.
Not that isn't
Porfin
impossible, but-
is assuming that these mimics are terrified of the sound of metal hooves.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's going to cast Minor Illusion with the sound of metal hooves. He takes out dagger from his lute and he hits it against the strings. And makes
Alrighty.
this metal hoof sound.
This is why you have the metal sheet in your bag for when you need to make thunder noises, right?
And the bandsaw.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a performance check on this.
Okay.
I know that like minor illusion allows them to make a save against it.
Sure.
But we'll just do a performance check in this case because that's a cool use for it.
24.
24. Yeah, actually, both of the mimics just kind of start like shaking a little bit, so they're gonna have disadvantage on their attack rolls until the beginning of your next turn.
Cool.
At which point they'll be able to make a saving throw to see if they can identify the illusory noise as illusion or not. But
Now,
their intelligence isn't that great.
What was
so-
the other thing that you cast? If anyone gets hit with on an attack, then the creatures have disadvantage on.
I think
Yeah,
it's
right?
you have advantage on your next
I think
attack
that's
from
what
the
it is.
motivational speech.
That's right.
Yep. So if you get hit with something, you get advantage.
But nobody's been hit yet, right?
Nobody's been
No,
hit. No.
yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
So that was a cantrip. So then, do I still have an action, or how does that work?
So the cantrip, the minor illusion, should still be an action, even though it's a cantrip.
Okay.
It just means that if you were to cast a leveled spell with an action or a bonus action, you could only cast cantrips with another spell. That's the only limitation between the two. So I think at this point you just have a move and a bonus action if you have anything that you'd like to do. I know Bardic Inspiration is bonus action. I know movement is moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Okay. I'm gonna save some stuff.
All right. All good right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it is actually Tytheus' turn because the mimic that went between you is gone.
So, I whispered to Niente that it's okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Here we go.
Yep. And by the way, you do have Dragon's Breath on you now, so you can use that magic action as an action once every turn to cast Dragon's Breath if you prefer.
I'll take it. I'll make. Actually, you know what? I'll be concentrating on that.
Yeah.
Because it is technically a concentration while I have it.
So how does that? So if I could use that as my action, my attack action.
Yep. You can basically take the magic action as your action and then cast the Dragon's Breath again.
Okay.
And does that? Would I get the same damage roll of 3d6?
Yes, it would be the same damage roll for the hit on that. I think it uses your attack. I just want to double check here.
His attack?
The target can take the magic action as held a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage on a failure or half as much on a success. So, and I think it just...
For me, it says like it has a dex listed, a dex save.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just say it's your dex, because it doesn't say... So it would be his dexterity saving throw, which would be a 17 that they would have to roll on that.
And then, but if I use that, I don't get sneak attack.
You wouldn't get sneak attack with that. No, I think I would still allow.
That's within 5 feet of an ally, or
I think the sneak attack has to be a melee attack specifically.
That
however,
sense.
I think I would
sense.
still allow your bonus action to be used as like an offhand strike if you wanted to. So
Perfect.
that could be your sneak attack in there as well.
All right, so I will cast. It's called Dragon's Breath.
Yep.
Dragon's Breath on that guy right there.
Yep. You can just feel it roiling up. You grab the whiskey from that one mimic and down it to get a little bit more oomph. Yeah.
That is a 10.
I guess you should roll the dexterity saving throw. They're terrible at dex, though. Yeah, no, yeah. Yep. Okay, so 10 damage to... That is the chair,
The chair,
right?
yeah.
Okay. That one's looking pretty burnt at this point. Still up. And then...
An offhand.
Okay. Singing with Niente.
Niente. And that is a... That would be a 19.
19. Is there an ally within 5 feet of that creature, by the way?
Not technically, no.
Not technically. Okay. So yes, that will hit, but I don't think it'll be sneak attack qualifying in this case.
And that will be an 8 piercing.
8 piercing. Niente sinks in deep, and you can feel it like trying to like extra press down into the core of this creature to end its life, but it is still hanging on. And again, you feel that frustration from Niente, like drive me in deeper kind of thing. That's what
And
she
then,
said,
out
I
of
guess.
curiosity,
Deeper damage.
Nick is not, because I use that as my offhand. I can't use
Yep,
Nick.
that's just the bonus action offhand attack, so you wouldn't be able to add Nick to that. No.
Okay.
And
you know what?
are you gonna throw an epic die in there? Okay.
Mhm. As I drive it down a little bit deeper, another 3.
Another 3. That is enough. Yeah, you managed. Yeah, you're just like fine then, and you like hit the palm or the palm of your other hand, and the creature's eyes just roll back, and again it just kind of melts, half melts into the
Is
ground.
Niente like the dungeon crawler Carl
Daughter's kiss.
AI?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this.
It does seem very
Time to pay
satisfying.
the daddy tax.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Then that
It's like
brings
like
us
She Maria.
back up to Wayne, actually, because you killed the mimic that would go after you as well.
Which actually, I will then also use my movement to get closer to this mimic here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and use Magneto Bolt. So I'll pull out that copper coin that we had earlier,
Uh-huh.
And be like,
You are full on Magnetoing.
It's gonna be like Destructo Disc. I'm gonna
It
flick it.
goes through its head.
Yeah, through the head.
Real slow.
Yeah, really slowly.
I'm gonna roll that higher. So that was a 10 I rolled with the 2 with epic dice, so 12. 10?
12 hits.
Ah, yes! Haha! 2d6. That's gonna be 10 total damage.
10 bludgeoning, piercing?
Is that piercing? What is that?
I would
It
assume.
looks
piercing.
like
Flat
a.
disc seems like it might be piercing.
It looks like a meteor. I don't recognize.
I think
it.
that's
Force?
piercing. Or force.
I
That
guess
would be
it's a good
force, but
Force.
Either way.
if you're flattening it into a small disc, maybe you can change it to piercing.
Yeah. Either way, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
There's only one damage immunity they have, and it's neither of those.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, and it just kind of pierces through one of its eyes out the other side. There's a little bit of pus. A few more open up, and this thing is starting to, like, its tongue splits into 3 as it started to, like, thrash around, trying to at least get something. But it's Corinne's turn.
Okay. I do want to try to back away from it.
Okay, it's going to take a pseudopod attack at you to keep you around.
Does it turn into a little
be
blue
bad.
dog?
Roll bad.
14.
That
Looks like a
misses.
croc.
So,
It turns
because
into one of those, like,
I can
ceramic
use my
dogs.
reaction
I think
when a creature provokes an opportunity attack from me. Is that the same thing, right?
Yeah? No, wait, no.
No, it has to. It has
Yeah,
to move away.
yeah.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay. I'll move away from it. I'll turn around and we'll do a sorcerer's burst at it. It's just kind of a blast of fire.
Okay.
15. 15 hits.
15 will hit, yes. Yeah, these mimics are making very human-like yells.
That's only 3 damage.
Oof.
Got caught a little off guard with the pseudopod attack.
Yeah, just kind of like skip away and quickly like
You know,
do a flash fire at it.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Okay.
no, I don't think I have a bonus action or anything to do for this, so that'll be it. I'll move. I'll come back here. So I'm out of range. I saw how fast it moved.
Yeah. So it's going to take its turn. It's going to shift over towards Wayne. But it's focused on Tytheus now. It looks. You're the smallest. It wants food.
Cast self-destruct.
So it's going to try and pseudopod at you.
Super effective.
That's a 15 to hit.
not hit.
Yeah, they are not doing well tonight. That is for sure. Yeah, it just kind of like lashes and you duck underneath. And then it is Porfin's turn.
Would a mimic be considered an object?
Only
when it's
when
transformed.
it is in object form. So if it was down as like a treasure chest.
When it dies, does it become like? What would happen if you cast mending on it? When
So,
it dies?
so technically, there's
That's
actually
a
a
good
debate
question.
going on about this because technically, like gentle repose doesn't work because it says that you have to cast it on a creature, and technically, a corpse is an object, not a creature any longer. So, I dropped it.
That's okay.
She's a peanut.
Okay, Porfin, what would you like to do?
You gotta make it
Yeah,
fit-
so
fit
Porfin is getting tired of this. It's taking too long, so he's going to jump over because he likes to jump.
Yeah.
And he's going to fall on this side.
Frey was
Like
right.
the goat thing where he's like up a sheet
Yeah,
wall.
But actually, before he lands, so I'm trying to combine jumping, but then ram.
Okay.
Porfin.
So ram with his horns.
Freya
So
wasn't
he wants to
kidding
jump up, but kind of
when she
like
was
Come
dive
down.
down
exaggerating.
onto it
Okay.
and flip over.
Nice.
So ram, yeah, it's what is it?
One does not become a bard without learning how to mosh.
That's right. On the wall and from the top rope.
Okay, so to hit,
Stage dive.
this is sorry,
Catch me.
hit +4. So,
Yep. So it'll be +4.
Just imagine
Yeah.
Porfin
and
with
that's
all these
1d6
guy with the white hair
plus
anyway.
1.
You ever seen that guy?
So yeah, roll the attack first. The d20 plus
He's
the
doing
4.
thing, and as they're playing, he's got like some wind
21.
going up, and he's just
21 will
totally,
hit. So go ahead and roll the
stoned out of his
damage.
mind.
portion.
Okay,
Looking out of the crowd.
3.
Three? So that is 3 damage as you basically just come down and smack your head into the mimic right as it like closes the chest. So it bites his tongue a little bit, and it just kind of gives that. It does give that dog like whimper at this point.
We all see the tongue bite and go.
Okay, cool, very cool.
This poor Finn in his old age.
It's good. I like that.
Okay, let's see here. Anything else you'd like to do, or just call it there?
That's good.
Okay, then we have Tithius.
All right, so I do one of those like standing. You know how they like do like that like 360 kind of spin, parkour type move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I do that with Niente, and then
Basically, like, spin around and bring it on down. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Scorpion kick.
And so with that,
It's like when you're playing Resident Evil Requiem as Leon, when he does a melee attack against a zombie, he like does like a spin kick each time you do it. So he's just like spin kicking zombies away all the time.
so that is a 19,
19 will hit.
and because there's an enemy within 5, I'll roll for the damage first. So that is a 7 piercing.
7 piercing.
A sneak attack.
And then
Then-
attack.
Snake. Ooh, there's a 6 in there. So that is another 10 piercing.
Okay.
And
Sneakiness.
Yep, still looking okay at this point.
so
It's
then
bloodied.
Then I will nick.
Okay.
And so that is a. I don't have advantage, so that is a critical failure.
Okay.
On-
Yeah. So you come down, you do this really cool spin, you slash down with the
no heroic inspiration.
with the tongue, and you go to like pull out to do another slice, and you realize that you stuck down into the ground a little too hard. It like takes you an extra moment to pull the knife out there.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine though.
I'll save the heroic inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, probably a good idea. You don't really need it at this point. You guys have this handled. Wayne.
And then I yell at it. Come on!
And it just kind of like it goes because the tongue is still kind of swelling up.
Right. I will. The coin I shot off. I'm gonna pull it back and throw it. Magnetobolt.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to.
7. I thought that was a 1 for a second. 13
grab me
did.
and pull me into the chest so that I can, like in Guardians.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
slice it from the inside. Sorry, what was the damage? 13 will hit. Yes.
6.
6 damage. Okay.
So good.
Still up. This is the one that you guys actually didn't hit very much, so.
Yeah. I was like,
Corinne.
man.
Oh, I forgot. Did I still have a dragon's breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you could have
Do it.
done that
I
instead.
totally
but-
forgot about that.
Just like
You just like really cool like move with the dagger, and then you just go. Wah!
Just hold its mouth open.
Full on Godzilla.
Try it.
Right.
That's it.
Take its jaw and shove it down like.
That is one of
King
my
Kong.
favorite scenes from
Oh,
the new
yeah.
Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
Is when he does that to the
Yeah.
to the muta.
Breathes into it. It's cool.
There's, I know that those franchise like there's not a lot of substance to it, but the movies are so
Some of
good.
them are great,
I
yeah.
have a lot of fun with each one.
It's like
I mean,
the game
it's got
Rampage.
exactly as much substance as I think it needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Godzilla beating up on other monsters. Hell yeah.
Godzilla gets eepy and sleeps in the Roman Colosseum. What more do you want?
That's true. It's like the game Rampage. Like
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
There's no substance to it, but I love just like smash the building,
Yeah.
grab the people, pull them out, throw them out.
Eat them. No, you eat them, remember?
Eat them.
To get health or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you smash over the window, you grab it.
Man.
We rented that game dozens of times.
So fun.
we should have just bought it.
There's so
At
many
that
games
point.
I rented so many times. I beat it multiple times.
Yeah.
Never bought it.
Yeah.
You just rent them. It's so weird back then.
All right, Corinne, go ahead and
Sacred Flame.
see if you can
on
finish
it.
this thing off.
It has to make a dex save of 16.
Nope, natural one. I was like, please make this the one save that it does, just to make everybody a little bit more frustrated. 5 damage.
10
I rolled a
fire
1.
damage.
I rolled
10
1.
fire. It is still alive.
Oh.
Still
alive.
And it's going to make... Tithius basically said, come on, so it's going to open up its mouth and try and wrap the pseudopod around you again. Hey, a 24 to hit this time.
Okay.
So that is going to hit. Finally.
This is gonna make a real dirty book about the gnome and the
10 bludgeoning damage.
tentacle coming out of the.
I take uncanny dodge,
Okay.
so I get to half the attack.
Yeah, so it'll be a total of 13 that you're having, because it's also going to be 3 acid damage. So 13 halved is 6. Yep. And then if it's a larger, smaller creature, you're grappled. So you can try and escape the grapple on your turn. But yeah, this thing definitely grabs you and pulls you in. Basically, you're inside of it. The jaws is looking like it's ready to close. Almost like Five Goes West when they have the mouse scrambling to...
The
but
heart of
then,
the beast.
but then before you can do, like, you're like raising the ante up to do big strike, Porfin, it's actually your turn first.
They just start whispering, like, kill these other people so we can do all this.
I'm gonna
Kill stealers.
cast Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
and we're gonna finish. This
I
up.
will say that you probably can get away with either a cantrip or just another melee attack.
Okay, I wasn't
Just to
sure.
save
Feels
yourself a
like
spell slot.
it's never gonna die.
Yeah,
It's getting close.
It is very close to death. It's
If
just,
it could be woozy, it would look very woozy.
you're dealing with inverse ninja laws right now. The less there are, the harder they are to kill, kind of thing.
Okay,
It's like frog blender.
I will
I am
cast
Jedi.
Vicious Mockery.
Okay. What do you want to say to this mimic? As it's a wisdom, or is
It is a Wisdom.
Okay,
14.
that's another natural one off of it. So roll damage, and what do you say to this mimic that has your friend in its mouth?
I say, he might be tasty, but he's too good for the likes of you.
Okay.
So 2, 6, 10.
You don't deserve this, Tithius Tot.
That's right. 4s.
You only
Codename
needed
Deep
3.
Throat.
Yeah. So yeah, again, you're raising the ante up, and Porfin's like, you don't deserve him, and then the mimic just kind of melts after the psychic blast.
But as that's happening, I at least come down and I chop off the tongue.
Okay.
Or the
Yeah,
what is it called?
the pseudopod, yeah.
And
If that makes
Land.
Zacchaeus feel better,
Yeah.
sure.
it does.
Yep.
Or at least Niente.
Yeah. The ante is still disappointed it didn't get the kill, but
Do you do a
at least
triumphant like?
Yes.
you like make sure it looks like you were a lot more heroic than you were crawling out of the corpse or something.
Oh, but I had it.
Just trying to help.
Still only counts as one.
Okay. So the mimics are done. They're gone. There is no none of them had any sort of treasure in them that you can see.
The treasure was friendship.
All along.
Corinne, you can actually pull the dagger out of the
I'll take my
the
dagger
little
back.
mimic, and it just kind of like
It does a
Slides
sticky,
down
does a
the-
sticky hand thing down the wall.
Yep. Okay. So you continue on your way then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'll tell everyone, like,
Did you say you saw some sort of magic?
yeah, there's some magic this way.
Okay.
I can take 10 more minutes while we like catch our breath, and I'll do the detect magic again as a ritual.
Yeah, so I will tell you that so you guys step out and you start going down this hallway, and you guys don't even see any difference in the wall at all. None of you do, except for Corinne, who sees the full illusion and walks right through it, kind of just stepping through down this side path. The answer to the riddle of choose wisely was to leave the room, and that would reveal this treasure chest. But you kind of circumvented that with this
Corinne was the boy who
detect
could.
magic. Actually, sorry, I will say it's not a treasure chest. It's just a pile of treasure. Just because you're probably a bit wary about chests.
No more
at this point.
chests.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a room full of chests again.
Another treasure chest.
Except for the booby kind.
Yes. Just wait till Porfin falls for those mimics. I got implants, but they're feeling a little
Are
weird.
you sure? What? She said she's a hot, sexy single in my area.
Just my type.
So you guys find in this pile of treasure a total of 200 gold coins,
Nice.
a magical gemstone. Basically, when you pick it up, you could feel like you could basically feel like an earthy weight to it, almost like you're holding something that's far denser than what you expect. and a pair of goggles that look almost like owl eyes with a little kind of like beak that on the little connector piece.
Goggles of night
That also
sight
radiate
and
magic.
earthbind.
Wayne,
Goggles of night
would
and
you
earthbind.
do the honors of
Oh, sure.
figuring out what these are?
Yeah, no problem.
20 minutes later for identify because it's just a ritual. The goggles are indeed goggles of night, which grant the wielder dark vision if they don't have it. And the gemstone is actually a elemental summoning gem, an earth elemental summoning gem.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is one time basically break and
Does the
Bring in
goggles
that
have
way.
attunement?
I believe they do.
What about the gem?
The gem does not. Goggles of night.
Well, I've already got something that
They
summons
do not
things.
actually have attunement.
I wouldn't think so. Something
One time use.
that weak.
You just get dark vision out to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, they increase the range by 60 feet. So it is
So
valuable
who-
for everybody.
Do you have dark vision? Do you have dark vision?
I
Does
don't
Freya.
think I do.
I'm just trying to see, like, let's. Because I don't. Do you have dark vision?
I don't.
Orphan
but-
doesn't.
Or would it be good to give them to somebody who can then
Who has
extend, so that then
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't require attunement, they can be just passed to whoever.
that's true.
Right. So,
Just break them in half.
Yeah, there you go.
Monocle.
It's actually
All right,
not a
Solomon.
bad idea. I like it.
The dark vision magic.
And then just put one on
dissipates
top of the other, and
Yeah, as
then
soon
they
as
double.
you-
And then double.
Ah.
Dust floats out of it.
it's like the pirate patch for a pirate. You just
Yeah.
So
You know what the worst part of wearing this is?
so
It's bad depth perception. No, it itches.
yeah. So I wear a sleep mask when I go to sleep just because I like a lot of darkness and I get night terrors. So when I have to wake up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, if I do have to turn the light on, I literally do adjust it so it's
that way.
eye patching it.
That's awesome.
So that I basically pull on pirate it, turn on the light, do what I need to, and then just switch it over,
I do the
and it
same
works.
thing.
That's
Or
great.
like if somebody calls me or something, I will close one eye and look at one eyeball, and then if I have to switch to the other side, then I switch to the other eye.
Yeah, you don't get both eyes at
No.
this late at night. I'm sorry, nobody gets that privilege.
Well, I was thinking if Borfin, if you want to take those, I can just like bing the light on my staff all the time.
So
essentially.
sorry, just to clarify, did you want to try to snap it in half and do 2 monocles of night?
I mean, then maybe
What do you guys think?
maybe
Should
it's
we
then
try it?
30 feet, so it's half.
Should we try?
If you're gonna do that,
What
let
do you
me
think? What do you think is gonna happen?
let me do it.
All right.
I'll use my glass blowing skills to like try to make a frame around them so that the lenses don't just shatter type
Okay.
of a deal.
You know,
You know,
go ahead.
if
and
I
roll
could
me-
do like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, roll me an Arcana check too, because you're also basically glass blowing the magic into
Little
place as well.
Yeah, like a little plasma cutter.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
get it.
completely down for this.
19.
19. Yeah. So after a little bit of working, Wayne, would you roll me an Arcana check as well? The two of you can work together on this.
13 plus Arcana, which is 9. So that is 20.
Yeah, the two of you work together. It takes about 5 minutes.
It's like a wishbone. We work together. 3, 2.
Yeah, so you have 2 monocles of night, basically.
Who wants to be a dapper dan?
I will say yes. They are 30 feet of dark vision for whoever wears it, or an extra 30 feet.
And
Part of that. So what I do with the glass blowing is I'll take like the existing frame after we split it, right, and I'll make it so it has like a hook over the nose, and then have it also go back and have like one.
Just like the one side.
Yeah, like
That's
the
awesome.
one side
tell
kind of
you.
wraps around like so it'll hold onto your face.
Steampunk is in.
here's the effect
It's a
that it
scouter
has on
from
there.
DayZ.
And it also gives you a +3 to charisma.
Do you have dark vision? I can't remember if you said yes or no.
No, I don't.
I think Eris doesn't have dark vision either.
Does,
Sexy.
what about Freya?
I think Freya might, but I'll double check.
Maybe in certain forms. I don't know how that works.
Well, as a snake,
Tremor
she's probably got
sense.
like tremor sense or
Yeah.
blind sight or something.
Let's
Raptors
see
don't, I don't think. Elemental forms, maybe.
She does not have dark vision. So
If you did have it, what would it be under?
it would be under your additional
Proficiencies
senses
and
types.
training. It's
No, it wouldn't be proficiency.
Oh yeah, something.
Just under your senses on the
So you'll
left.
see like passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
I was looking at the
Oh, I
wrong
see.
spot. I do have dark
Yeah.
vision.
You do
so
have dark
I'll
vision.
just whoever
Oh, you
wants
do.
these. So Porfin and Wayne, you can both have them.
Great.
I'll take one.
I'll write up a special item for it
Oh,
as
cool.
well, so that you guys can
It could be the gog of night.
The gog.
So the goggle.
just a goggle of night, not goggles.
Yeah, just one goggle.
Goggle
Okay.
at night.
Alrighty, and then
that's down.
did you put the 200 gold into the
Party one.
Party.
You want me to put it in the party inventory?
and then
Unless you're keeping it.
No, I'll put it. Oh,
wait, did you say you already did?
I already
Scott?
did.
Okay.
oh, you did. Okay.
Yes.
And then who was taking the gem?
I've already got him. Like I grabbed the
Okay.
horn. I'm like I already got something that summons stuff. So
Wants the gem.
When you hold it.
I can
it's an
hold
action
it.
to.
I'm not
use.
going to go with all
Yeah.
the magical stuff. So
I mean, honestly, that's. I don't know. Like, either of you, really.
I've got some ideas. I can tie it to my.
I thought we killed those mimics. Why are they fighting in the other room?
They respawned after you're gone.
What if you gave the gem to Ska?
I think they call it.
see what happens.
Tempting.
Scar.
So
Come here,
tempting.
Scar.
Let's go. We'll waddle over.
Hold on. Before we do this,
Pocket dimension and pocket dimension. What's gonna happen?
should
Boss
we
wants
should
to
we just
know.
hold on for a little bit and see if we actually need it? This is supposed to be a very dangerous area.
This is true.
Maybe.
Not a bad idea.
Don't get me wrong. I am very
Maybe.
curious about this. I also want.
Scott has their mouth like just over, just
On
ready
the
to, like,
outside.
I just like do this. Hold on, hold
I'll
on.
tell you what, Scar. If we all live, I'll let you eat it after.
I like it.
Alrighty. Scott doesn't seem disappointed or happy. He just they just wander off.
Gem of.
Yeah, they trip another trap and a boulder comes down and just like sucks it in.
You said it was an earth elemental summonings?
Yes.
Yeah, that would
We
be
just walk
fascinating.
down
It
the
should
hallway
be
with
a.
Sky out front. Just like,
Yeah, I should probably put a limiter on this. So that it's not just your new trap detection
bolts
thing.
fly in, and you just like, just hold it there.
We just roll them down the thing.
Sucks them up.
set up all the traps.
Yes.
Then later you just pop out all these even better traps.
It's true. They could just come out as the traps in motion again. You don't know yet.
That's true.
You've never really done anything
You're
in
like
motion.
laying in bed and all of a sudden.
Yeah, Scott just comes over, opens the mouth, and
That was a week ago. What are you doing?
I just imagine all of a sudden a big saw blade goes from one side of him to the other because that was one of the things he
yeah, just like okay, excellent. Moving on.
whoever's laying in bed's like, oh my god, it splits in half.
So I will say, just because I am tracking this right now, Scott has
What he has in
Tithias tots,
That's great.
hay, bacon, coffee, hot spring water, now dart trap darts, and a large boulder inside. So
Love it.
we'll see what does come.
I'm envisioning, just trying down this boulder comes right, just absorbs it, and then just
What's the
a moment later,
actual?
just
What's the
poops
full name of
back
that?
and
How's
Like
that
a really
rolling?
big belch. I guess.
Yeah.
Is it elemental gem? And then I see blue sapphire, emerald.
It is the emerald, I believe, is the one that's for earth summoning.
Okay, got it.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I do like to think about it. It's not just that it like immediately. It's like saying like the boulder hits and there's like that moment of like shaking pressure, and then it just like.
If you want to put it in
Yeah.
your inventory, you can too.
Okay. I'll wrote it here and I put it in the party one so that way
If somebody else wants to
if
use
for
it.
whatever reason I'm gone and I would have like
Okay.
if for whatever reason I forget I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
after
gotcha.
we're out of here give it
Great.
to
Let's go ahead and get one more survival check. Actually, let's get a roll from everybody else on what you were doing last time. Perception, Arcana, Performance. Let's see how much bonus you can give to Wayne for this next survival check.
12. I'll work on it.
12,
13.
13. Okay. Go back.
and 16,
16?
perception.
Okay.
But passive perception's 18. So.
+2.
+2. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my ear to the ground. See if I hear anything. I rolled a 4 initially, so that's 4 plus
You get advantage because it's a wisdom thing from Porphin.
yes, natural 20.
Natural 20.
anyone wants to clarify.
Yeah, so there are
Thank
two
you.
things that you hear. The first thing that you hear is there's a lot of rumbling going on, right? Because the walls are shifting
Constantly.
but you do hear the steady thumping of hooves coming from one specific direction to the left. However, to the right, you hear sounds that remind you of the party that you had last night.
Oh, the better times?
Goblins, yes. Goblins laughing, discussing things. There's some ruckusness going on the path to the right.
Okay, I will communicate it. I seem to be hearing a party nearby, and this direction. The other direction I seem to hear the hoofbeats that we want to avoid.
A party like another group like ours party?
I
A
think
party of people, or do you mean like a...
like a party, like yesterday. I don't remember a lot of it, but
Oh, let's go to the party.
now the sound that I'm hearing,
Orphan said he missed out on the last one.
Doppler effect, I assume is non-effective. I can't tell if it's coming closer or further away with the like towards.
You're asking science questions in a fantasy.
I-
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that you could tell whether...
I can't tell if
yeah,
it's
you can't.
like they're attracting its attention and we want to stay away from it. That's what I'm trying to ask.
No, basically it's like if you go down the left path, you'll
Got it.
probably encounter that thing somewhere
Got it.
down that way. And then if you go down the right path, you're probably
So
going to
either
encounter
way,
these
if we
goblins
stayed
in
where
this
we
party.
were and it was going towards them, it would still encounter us anyway because we're in the middle of it. So,
Yeah.
Okay. I think we probably want to go that direction
Which one?
towards the party.
Great.
Still the survival master, so we'll
You
follow
don't,
you.
you don't want to kill the whatever it is, hoof creature.
Well, the last guy said to stay behind it, but he died. I don't know if I trust him. It's kind of like, you find
There was some
somebody
good,
did
there
a
was
really...
some good loot here. Just saying.
There was some good loot.
So your goal in this particular excursion is to survive.
Right.
But you probably should bring back some proof of something. So there's another tick in that box if that
think?
helps.
Well, it's possible that
Maybe we could have a look.
it's possible that it's some sort of magical portal to remove us from the maze. I don't know.
Or it's a ride out.
That's what I just said.
Frank definitely is the type of person who's like, wait, I have an idea. That's exactly right.
I just came up with it.
Are you serious? I just said that. Yeah.
Wayne, that's an excellent
Yeah,
idea.
movie.
Let's do Wayne's idea.
Are you serious? I just told you.
Yeah, which I think
Why
a few.
metal models? Are you serious?
Don't.
It's from Zoolander.
Oh, yeah,
actually
I've never
watched
seen it.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh,
that's
it's
great.
such
What
a
is
good
this?
quotable movie.
Building for ants.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the quotes.
Yeah,
but,
I like the gasoline.
I
It's
love
David
Yeah,
Duchovny. He
it's
has this random scene in it where he is like this ex-hand model, and
Yeah.
anyway, and he's explaining how this whole conspiracy theories of training male models to be assassins and stuff, and he goes through this whole explanation, and then Derek Zoolander, Ben Stiller goes, "But why male models?" And he goes,
I just told you.
"Are you serious? I just told you."
It's just plain for you.
And what's actually cool about it is I don't know but he ad-libbed that.
Oh, really?
So Ben Stiller totally
I didn't
forgot
know
his
that.
line. Following that, so he just goes, but why? So he just kind of repeated, but why male models? And David Duchovny just went, "Are you serious?" And they kept it. 'Cause-
I love stories like that, and you know that they probably were like, "That's good. Let's do another take with that
Yeah.
half the time." But I do
Yeah.
love when it's like full on like natural.
What was
like that.
the
It's so good.
Superman when he's like, I gave you Seven's a name. He's like, it's like Gary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
scary.
it's
So
scary.
scary. Yeah, that's right.
It's an awful name.
Alan too.
Alan
That's
Turing is
right.
awesome.
Okay, so left or right?
Definitely.
Well, if we go towards the galloping,
can't
that doesn't
really-
mean we can go behind it, does it?
Not necessarily,
It could be going away from us.
Oh, that's true.
but it also could not be going away from us.
I can't write a good story if I can't see the bad guy in it. So maybe we go find him?
Just remember, our only purpose on this one is to survive.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight goblins and then go right back and fight.
But do you-
Just
I mean,
bypass.
Listen,
Did you say it was the goblins from last night?
No, it sounded like the party. I don't know if it's the goblins themselves or if it's a party, but I do want to say that I don't want to leave this life in a pine box, going really slow. I want to come blazing into it, sliding into the last second, smoke rolling off of me, saying, "Wow, that was a great ride." So I think that makes a much better story if we go and get
Kind of
drunk to
funny
death.
coming from a 13-year-old, but okay.
It could also be
YOLO.
Yeah.
It could also be some sort of a trap too that's trying to lure us into a sense of security by thinking it's a party or a memory of some sort.
Yeah, maybe the creature can like
yeah, can we
project its
sense-
hoop.
I'm sorry. Why would I do that in a dungeon? I didn't. It's not like I just did that or anything.
Can you do that? Can you get any sort of a sense of what would be the check, like
Insight.
Insight. Yeah,
or-
go ahead and give me an insight check.
Is your detect magic still up?
It's wisdom too.
Yeah, I would still
Yep,
have
so
it. I think it'd be
advantage on it.
still up.
Would it be like an enchantment?
Actually, I don't think
No,
you
I
have it
can
anymore
see,
because I don't
like,
think you have
if
the
it-
10
like
hit
the-
points.
sorry,
because you
the-
got bit.
this party, if we look
what?
in the
You don't have the
direction
10
of the
hit
party, I
points
wonder
from
if
the
you'd be able to tell if it's
motivational
an
speech
enchantment
anymore
or
because
not.
you got bit.
It has to be within
Do I
30 feet.
lose?
So that
Well,
ends the spell on you. So you won't have advantage on
Insight.
the wisdom.
So I do have as a special cool.
So then that would have
I
affected
did.
the survival.
just being from
Well,
just being
That would have
especially
affected
cool.
While
the
he's looking
survival
at it,
check then.
Let me figure out what song this
If
is.
the wisdom thing's going.
No, it's just him that ended on.
I have gnomish cunning,
Caramel dancing.
so I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Oh, but those are saving
Save
throws,
throws. Yeah,
so that doesn't
mhm,
count
yep,
here.
that wouldn't count here.
It's blasting in that room, and then there's just corpses everywhere.
Yeah,
One single.
So that would have been an 11
11.
without advantage.
It's hard to tell, like if it is siren in nature or if it is. Saccharine is a good word. I like saccharine, but sorry, that was a random tangent.
It's a good word.
So it's very hard to tell if it's genuine or not, basically.
Well, I can't get a sense for whether it's an illusion or not. So if you want to go out in a blaze of glory, I'll follow.
If we... Well, I know this is a test of strength.
So it might be that we have to face this in order
This
to
is-
prove ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, if we could bring back the head of whatever this creature is or whatever.
Plus, we do know the weakness.
Or perhaps this is like that Green Knight guy, and it's like showing that we're honorable, and come back and do what we said we were going to do. Be courageous, in the face of death.
Right.
We can always run.
And we can always try to get behind it. I mean, we know that that's what we... So I'm okay with going for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I agree.
It also is metal.
Magneto.
Both of us,
Sounds like
both
a
of
lot
us
of
can
fun.
manipulate that.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Sounds pretty hot. Let's do it.
You know,
That's
Master of
hot.
Puppets.
I
so
know
you guys-
Master of Puppets.
So you guys turn left and start heading down in that direction.
Yeah, his name was like David or something. Like he was in the cult. He was
So
a
remember what
podcast.
Pascal Trace lets us do.
It
10.
is a +10 to your stealth rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you guys want to be stealthy, trying to sneak up on this thing, we can do stealth checks. I think we will actually do that next time.
No!
Yeah, it is about time for us to end the session, so that's a good place to stop. Inspiration for everybody tonight if you didn't have it.
Ooh, yeah.
If you do have it, let me know.
Should have used it.
If you do have it, here's an epic die. So congratulations. Good job tonight, everyone. Next time we will find out what is behind the mysterious clinging hooves. The mystery of the clinging hooves. And
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
but until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join Patreon if you want to see what that mystery is right now. And if
On
you're
that side, the like, comment, subscribe would be what you do.
grab it, bat it away. And we will see you soon. Bye.